What up, what up, what up? Some hockey action.
So for Team USA, you heard Coach Sullivan. You got to defend. You got to keep an eye on their D.
Look at the leading scorers in this tournament. Connor McDavid of Canada with 11 points. His teammate, 19-year-old Macklin Celebrini, leading these Olympics with 5 goals. 3 teams have moved on. Will it be the United States or Sweden? The Swedes take the ice, playing the second of a back-to-back, led out by goaltender Jacob Markstrom.
You saw in that graphic, Kenny, Lucas Raymond of the Detroit Red Wings is having himself one heck of an Olympic tournament. He's got super skill. He's got some bite to his game. And Team Sweden's looking for him to do the job.
What up, what up?
Connor Hellebuck will make...
Hellebuck's going to be a net for the United States against the Swedes. Please like, share, subscribe. What's up, Alicia? Hope you're feeling well. Or better. What's up, Shelly? Mwah. Even though you don't like me anymore.
Of the Toronto Maple Leafs, 11 teams in the NHL have players on both sides in this game.
That's over on the curve right now. You're worried about one thing, and there is nothing better than beating your friend.
It's getting ready to start right now. It's on NBC as well.
Of the men's Olympic ice hockey competition. See how it all plays out here in the next couple hours.
Head coach Mike Sullivan won 2 Stanley Cups with the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Must-win game.
United States perfect here in Milan. Wins over Latvia, Denmark, and Germany, all by 3 or more goals.
Connor Hellebuck, 3 games played. I think he's only given up 1 goal.
Across the way, Sam Callum behind the Sweden bench. Record of 3-1 here in Milan. 2-1 in the preliminary round. A win over Latvia last night. While Team USA had a bye into...
Jacob Markstrom starting in net for the Swedes. Played 4 games. I didn't get to see his goals against average. Come on, boys. Beat these fucking blonde-haired, blue-eyed cocksuckers up. Already swearing. There goes my Lent promise.
Top line. The Kachucks with Eichel, Quinn Hughes, and Charlie McAvoy.
They better show up because Sweden's got some guys that can play.
For Sweden, physical. Opening face-off from Zibanejad. We are underway. Quarterfinal round matchup in Milan. Chance of USA from the crowd here at St. Julia.
Pro-USA crowd to start off. That's good. When we played Germany the other day, it sounded like there was a pro-German crowd. So it sounds like we got some Americans in the house out there in Milan.
Sending out Eriksson, Kempe, and Nylander. The United States is the designated home team. They get the last change.
Sweden wins the face-off up the boards and out into the American zone across the blue line behind the net. Loses the puck. Kachuk gets it up ice to the other Kachuk. Can't come up with the puck. Eichel applying pressure. Sweden steals the puck.
And now the United States.
Getting chippy over there against the boards.
States goes for a change. Over the first 4 games, puck sent ahead by Matthews, and Boldy wrists it around. Gensel beat Landeskog to the puck. Now it's picked off by Raymond. Lucas Raymond of the Detroit Red Wings sent in deep.
Ooh, just missed him.
Puck kept alive by Sweden. Landeskog out to the point. Gustav Forsling.
Forsling's
over
good.
to Raymond. Now Zibanejad, who has 5 points.
Oh!
Shot by Landeskog. Misses.
Sweden just missed on that one. One-timer. Puck goes all the way back to Sweden's end. United States going to switch lines, it looks like. Should be an ice in here. No, they're not going to call it. Someone just got hurt for the U.S., took a stick or an elbow to the eye. U.S. gains the Swedish zone.
Helmet. This is Zach Werenski of the
Shoot
Columbus
it.
Blue Jackets. His shot blocked. Kept in at the line. One sent around by Tage Thompson. Now Dylan Larkin.
Oh,
stopped
nice
by
save.
Markstrom. Quinn Hughes of the Minnesota Wild, who's been outstanding.
U.S. trying to get something going here. 18 minutes to go.
In this tournament, Clayton Keller.
First
out to
period.
Werenski. Now Quinn Hughes with the puck once again. Here's
Oh.
the shot, and that misses the net. Oliver Ekman Larson up the boards out of the zone. Knocked down by Werenski. And now sent in by
Nice hit.
Ricard Raquel. He took a hard hit from Thompson of the United States.
They push all-out offense here for Coach Mike Sullivan on the back end there with Werenski and Quinn Hughes.
How about Hughes able to walk that line? I mean, I don't know if there's very much better that can walk the line laterally and find lanes to the net. Almost got it on net, got redirected on the way in and just missed the net on Mark.
Oh, boy.
Pass from Jack Hughes, deflected off the skate of Alex Wenberg. Puck sent in by Brock Nelson. Eric Carlson hit by JT Miller. Broberg moves it up the boards. And now it's Quinn Hughes once again. Leads the United States in ice time. Puck deflected in by Miller.
Line
And now
change.
retrieved by Carlson.
The U.S. wants to sustain a forecheck. They got to have good puck placement on shoot-ins
There you
and,
go.
and
Good
dump-ins. Keep it away from Markstrom. He's trying to stop the puck and stop the forecheck of
US
Team USA.
Had a steal
But it's going to be
and
important
lost
to
it.
allow some sustained offensive ability on the forecheck by good puck placement.
Here comes Eichel with Matthew Tkachuk. Eichel.
Nice move.
Kempe.
Get it.
Pass.
Oh, what a save.
By Markstrom.
Fuck.
Penalty will be assessed.
U.S. is going on the power play. Nice save by Markstrom. U.S. applying pressure early.
And one of their top penalty killers is going off. Against Team Sweden, this might be a look that Team USA goes to. Pitch and catch with Eichel and Hughes, Thompson, and then Matthew Tkachuk, number 19, will pop out. Austin Matthews will go hard to the net. With the way they kill, this play could work with many options that they have on their power
Come
play.
on, let's get one.
With Gustav Forsling, one of the top penalty killers in the world in the penalty box, this is advantage Team USA.
Matthews
Forsling called for a slash.
loses the face-off.
Broberg to the puck for Sweden.
U.S. keeps it in.
Failed clear there for the Swedes. They won the draw, didn't get it out.
Here's Thompson. Up the boards for Quinn Hughes.
Move
Now
the
Jack
puck.
Eichel. United States 3 for 7
There
on
you
the
go.
power play. Eichel,
Oh.
size pass, broken up by Wenberg and then kept alive by Quinn Hughes.
There it is.
Shot by Matthews.
Oh,
And it's Ekman Larson who clears.
fuck. Golden opportunity. They're going to get one.
Quinn Hughes back to retrieve for the United
We're gonna
States.
get
A minute
one right
25
here.
remaining on the game's first power play. Here comes Matthews, 3 goals in the tournament, including 2 on the power play. Matthew Tkachuk back out. Quinn Hughes with it. Here's Matthews.
There it is.
Front looking for Tage Thompson. And the puck is cleared
Fuck.
by Hampus Lindholm.
Similar play, Edzo, but on the other side. Yeah.
Correct.
They've got the sticks that they can interchange either way if they want to play up the
Minute
wall
left
or
on the
right
power
wall.
play. U.S. gains the
Here comes
zone.
Jack Hughes, centering pass.
Van on.
Boldy, kept alive by Gensel. This is Hampus Lindholm, was dressed
Play
last
it
night.
again.
The 7th defenseman for Sweden. Never played in the game. Out here on the penalty kill early.
U.S. 4 shots. Sweden none on goal. U.S. across the blue line. 4 on 3. Wrist shot. Save. Sweden holds the puck and clears. U.S. is going to make one last rush on this power play. 15 minutes to go in the first period.
To sustain a little bit more of an offensive look, not just one and done on this power play.
Now Jack Hughes in with a
Oh,
shot.
just wide.
And the puck is fired out of play. 14 seconds.
Face-off should be in the Swedish end.
Tage Thompson, a great hands down low, but it's been Austin Matthews in the middle of the ice that has provided a couple of goals. And as Edzo talked about being around the net and something to look for in this game with regards to working it down low to the bumper guy, and perhaps Matthews either being down low or in the bumper, but they've had success so far in the power play in this tournament.
Penalty time winding down. Quinn Hughes out. Werenski with a shot, and that's gloved by Markstrom.
A good face-off win there by.
Nice save. Nice face-off win. Markstrom's being tested early, the goalie for Sweden. U.S. just got to keep firing. Oh, had a man in front of the net. Miller couldn't get a stick on it.
Brock Nelson up against Eric Sedek.
Cleared the puck. End of the power
Forsman
play.
makes his return. 3 shots on the power play for the United States. They are outshooting Sweden 6-0 over the first 5.5 minutes. Puck deflects away from Nelson.
See, Brock Nelson's got the fishbowl on. He took an errant stick in the game against the Germans, and that's why he has that
no penalty?
face protection with that full shield and cage, so to speak.
Brock Nelson scored 2 goals in the opening game here in Milan for the United States. Erik Karlsson
Danger.
was looking for Adrian Kempe in front of the net. Now Quinn Hughes with the outlet pass. J.T. Miller, captain of the New York Rangers.
Line change for
Both
the
teams
U.S.
made changes. We played 6 minutes. Here in Milan, first period of the 4th and final quarterfinal. Here's Landeskog, the Swedish captain. Moves it out to Raymond. Raymond flips one. Blocker save on the first
Never got to the
Sweden
goalie,
shot
I don't
made by
think.
Connor Hellebuck.
Here we go. 2-on-1.
Now it's Thompson after
Couldn't get
Raymond
to it.
lost an edge. Raymond recovers. Blocked off by Keller, and now Zibanejad moves the puck ahead. Here's Forsling, defenseman leading the rush.
Good job by Forsling, too. Good job by Hellebuck to stop that shoot-in. Forsling came over and shut down Thompson. Didn't give him any time and space to make a play. Possible 2-on-1 for the Americans.
Now here's
Turnover.
Landeskog. Landeskog has his shot blocked. Raquel over for Sweden. Out to Hampus Lindholm. Now Ekman Larsson. Raquel caught up by McAvoy. Pettersson kept the puck alive for Sweden. Now it's Ricard Raquel. Save made by Hellebuck on that shot from Pettersson. Now Pettersson again. Same spot.
Yep.
Elias Pettersson of the Vancouver Canucks. Cross-ice pass. But Forsberg could not bat it out of the air. And now the United States will go for a change. Sweden with the last 3 shots. Team USA had the first 6. Hampus Lindholm. Rasmus Dahlin couldn't get
Come on,
it deep.
U.S. Get something going
Zach
here.
Werenski. Puck deflected in by Matt Boldy. Handled behind the net by Markstrom. Broberg finds Karlsson. Up the middle, off the stick of Pontus Holmberg. Hellebuck leaves it.
Good job by Hellebuck.
Anderson held up by
Good job.
Lindholm. Puck comes out of the zone, and now it is Brady Tkachuk.
Come on, U.S.
Holmberg back on it for Sweden. Now Wenberg moving in on McAvoy. McAvoy stays with him and takes Wenberg to the boards behind the United States goal.
Charlie McAvoy removed his fishbowl from the surgery he had 3 months ago.
Carlson
Oh,
for
nice
three.
save.
Turned aside by Hellebuck.
3 months ago yesterday, he told us from his surgery back in Boston, and his doctors back in Boston cleared him okay yesterday to take the bubble off, so he's enjoying life without the fishbowl around his head.
He'll be able to breathe a little bit better without that thing on his face.
McAvoy paired with Quinn Hughes. McAvoy, the son-in-law of head coach Mike Sullivan.
Come on, U.S. Take
JT
care of the
Miller
puck.
down for the puck. Shoots in. Just over 11 minutes remaining in a scoreless first period. Rasmus Dahlin of the Buffalo Sabres. Here comes Landeskog.
Good job by the U.S. getting back. Oh, turn it over.
Net by Raymond. Here's Landeskog for Sweden. Defended by Brock Faber. Landeskog still with it.
This
Out
could be
to
trouble.
Ekman Larsson. Now Hampus Lindholm with
Nice
a shot
save.
down by Hellebuck. Picked up by Nelson. Collided with his teammate Miller.
Get it out.
And is able to clear the zone.
What a shift by Landeskog there. Puck protection 2-3 different times.
Last 2 or 3 minutes, the U.S. is kind of falling asleep. Here comes Sweden again. Nice save by Hellebuck.
Slavin pulled the puck out of trouble.
Another fucking turnover.
Forsberg with the puck for Sweden. Around behind the net. Raymond in for Sweden. Now it's Forsberg. Forsberg ball to the ice. Play continues.
Clear it.
And now Keller with it for Team USA. Jack Hughes this time.
There you go.
Puts the puck down.
Line team.
Chance of USA from the crowd here in Milan as we hit the midway point of the opening period.
We seen Victor Hedman at all, Bush, in this game for the Swedes?
I don't believe. I can't remember.
Here we go.
That I have.
Got by
Oh,
Markstrom.
what a save.
By Markstrom.
The Swedish goalie has made quite a few nice saves early in this first period. Little over 10 minutes to go in the first period. We're going to have a TV timeout. No score. 0-0 Sweden and USA. Please like, share, subscribe. Become a member, 99 cents a month. Hellebuck got tested a little bit the last few minutes. United States has got to take a little bit better care of the puck, especially in their own end. And the neutral ice as well. They've been a little sloppy the last few minutes. Sweden's goalies made some big saves. Hellebuck's made a couple good ones. But Sweden isn't a team that they can slouch against. They're going to stop playing against teams that have quality players now.
This quarterfinal between the United States and Sweden in the first period, there's been so much praise for Quinn Hughes, and rightfully so. He's one of the best defensemen in the world. But I asked Mike Sullivan how Charlie McAvoy compliments him on that deep pair, and Sullivan said McAvoy is so predictable as a partner. You can always trust where he is defensively. He also has an offensive dimension to his game that helps Quinn Hughes. Both are mobile, both defend well, and he described McAvoy as having complementary skills to Hughes' game, and both defensemen have been outstanding in this tournament so far, Kenny.
Thanks, Catherine. And Mike Sullivan, when asked about Quinn Hughes earlier this tournament, referred to Hughes as magical. Terrific top pair for Team USA. As Markstrom has a bit of an issue with his strap on his pad. And Eddie, you mentioned we have not yet seen Victor Hedman. Hampus Lindholm, who did not see any action last night, he was dressed, has played 5 shifts.
The Swedes played last night to get to this game in the quarterfinals. Victor Hedman missing quite a bit of time in Tampa. They have an incredible season. The Lightning are, and been back for a couple of games before.
Eichel wins the faceoff.
See if he hits the ice
See
anytime
if we
soon.
can do something.
The Eichel unit out for the United States. Here's McAvoy looking for Eichel, who shoots.
Oh!
Snatched out of the air by Markstrom.
It
What a
looked like,
save.
at least from our vantage point, Bush, is that Markstrom had lost his net, but the arm was still there. Jack Eichel had a lot of room on the near side, and he's able to make the save.
As Zibanejad intercepted that pass ever so slightly. That's why Markstrom beat the pass, but was still.
Markstrom's saving Sweden right now. The U.S. should easily have at least 2 goals. Sweden wins the faceoff, clears their own end. Nice job by the U.S. and Sweden dumps it back in. U.S. gathers. And here we go. We got a 2-on-2 the other way.
Now Eichel for Brady Kachuk.
Here it is.
Quinn Hughes,
Oh.
by Erik Karlsson. Landeskog over for Sweden.
Really good sticks in a matter of about 20 seconds. One for Team USA, and that one there by Carlson.
Carlson
Nice
coming in
save,
1-on-3.
Hellebuck.
Sticked aside by Hellebuck. Oh, big hit behind the net by McAvoy.
McAvoy just crushed someone. Ice.
United States
Excuse me, offsides.
Oh, and by the way, McAvoy can deliver.
McAvoy just leveled someone in back of the United States net. Holy shit. Erickson just got demolished. He didn't see it coming. It was a clean hit, too. He went to play a puck, turned, and McAvoy was waiting for him.
A lot of ways playing with paired with
Way to go,
Quinn Hughes
Charlie.
can kind of simplify his game too. I think he's responsible for so much when he plays for Boston. He can really focus on stuff like that, closing, being hard to play against. Good hit there by McAvoy.
Holy shit, he fucked him up.
Austin Matthews in for the faceoff up against Eric Sedek.
U.S.
United States controls, but it's
Can't
kept in
clear it.
by Nylander. Puck off the boards, Eric Sedek in deep for Kempe, and now William Nylander.
Sweden's got a lot of NHL players on this team.
Kempe. Slavin intercepts.
Quality guys, too. Gonna be icing.
This will be an icing call against Team USA.
Well, we talked about Jack Eichel on that line with Matthew Tkachuk and Brady. Just so skilled, outstanding in the face-off dot, and outstanding on his own side of the blue line, and can play him in any situation. Actually, against the Germans, Mike Sullivan played that
Look
line
up.
against Leon Draisaitl
There we go.
of Team Germany. They did
There
an
we go.
excellent job in that game.
Go, baby.
Here comes Jacob Slavin.
Oh,
Looking to get it through
wide.
to Matthews. Back the other way.
3 on 2.
Gustav Forsling. Now Philip Forsberg. Watched by Brock Faber.
Good
And behind
job
the net
by
for
Faber.
Carl Raquel. Raquel sending it back out for Rasmus Dahlin. Dahlin shot did not
Nice
get
job.
through. Puck cleared by Matthews. United States goes for a change.
no score. 7:55 to go.
Underneath to play. First period. Team USA had the first 6 shots.
Icing.
Now have an 8-7 advantage. They
Nope.
have the only power play. Sanderson back on the puck.
Good shovel there. One-handed play by Sanderson to get the puck out.
Look up.
Here comes Sanderson. Into the right of
Nice
Marchand.
skating.
Anderson.
Keller wanted that puck from Sanderson. He's banging his stick. Sanderson never saw him.
Puck sent it to the corner by Thompson. Deflected by Sanderson. Landeskog over for Sweden.
Nice play.
Waiting for it. Knocking it down with his glove was Sanderson. Thompson.
You can't touch it. Because Sanderson gloved it.
Sweden next to touch, so no hand pass. As the puck is now on the stick of Erik Karlsson. Here's Landeskog. Around Quinn Hughes. Werenski over for the United States.
Sweden's hanging in there. I knew they were. This is going to be a tough game for the U.S. They should still win, though.
7 minutes remaining, first period.
Uh-oh.
Raymond with a
Nice
shot
save.
down, covered by Connor Hellebuck.
Big time save by the U.S. goaltender. That could have been very, very dangerous.
Well, the U.S. is going for a change here. And this puck is up in this area here. And then eventually, I think it's Lucas Raymond that finds this soft little spot. If you're the Americans, you got to make sure. Look at all that open ice. You got 3 guys jumping on the ice, and then Quinn Hughes comes over, and good save there by Connor Hellebuck.
3 teams have moved on earlier today, including Canada. What a game against Czechia. Czechia led late in the third period.
Andre Palat with the go-ahead goal.
And there's Nick Suzuki. He tied it to the final minutes. And then 3-on-3 overtime. Mitch Marner on the backhand. The game.
Fucking Canada won in overtime versus Czechia. Would have been nice to see them get knocked out.
Greeny in his first ever Olympics. I mean, you talk about not being intimidated by the moment. This guy has not been intimidated. A penalty shot goal, one of 5 goals for Celebrini in this tournament. And oh, by the way, in a critical game against the Czechs, 3 points for Celebrini in the quarterfinal. You can't draw it up any better for the youngster, and a terrific pick for Team Canada.
Look at the numbers for both Sidney Crosby and Macklin Celebrini during their Olympic careers.
Celebrini, 4 games, 5 goals, 4 assists, 9 points. Sidney Crosby's played 17 games, has 6 goals, 9 assists, 15 points. That kid Celebrini's having a hell of an Olympics.
His last game at the Olympics.
He bailed them out again today, too.
Behind to win it in overtime. As did Finland. They trailed.
I love it. They got the Euro trash fucking techno on in the background. EDM. U.S. wins the face-off. Can't handle the puck. Pirouette. Back to the puck. Played along the boards and out of the U.S. end. Sweden gathers in the neutral zone. Dumps it back in. Hellebuck handles the puck. Gets it to his defenseman. U.S. trying to clear. Finally do. Here we go.
Got out. There's Brock Nelson dropping it back off. Quinn Hughes.
Oh, he hit a post.
Side of the post. Now McAvoy keeps it alive at the line.
The room there. Markstrom was down, and Hughes tried to beat him on the short side.
Nice hit.
Hit. On Landeskog.
McAvoy again.
McAvoy's drilling
In front of the
people.
United States bench.
You better stop playing like that in Boston, McAvoy. What the fuck?
Cheering for Team USA. Ursanek and
Another
Landeskog
hit.
for the Swedes.
U.S. is hitting.
Two very important forwards. Minus 6 to play. First period. Kenny Albert, Eddie Olczyk, Brian Boucher, Catherine Tapping. Winner of this game will move on to the semifinal round.
Here we go. Good
Canada,
shot.
Finland, and Slovakia. Here's Noah Hannafin. Hannafin tied up by Adrian Kempe. Brady Tkachuk sends it around the boards. Faber will pick it up back in his own zone.
Come on, get something going.
And of the two defensemen within about 2 feet of each other. Missed an opportunity to create off the good pass from Matthew Tkachuk.
Now Forsling moves the puck ahead.
Sweden
Here's
back the
Patterson
other way.
into the United States zone. Rasmus Dahlin. Puck deflected in behind the net. Played by Patterson. Back around to Dahlin.
Trouble.
Now Raquel. Leaving it for Patterson. Back out to the point. Dahlin faked the shot. Patterson with it once again. Leaves Patterson of the Vancouver Canucks. Taken to the ice by Austin Matthews.
Come on, get it out.
Regains control. Out for Dahlin, a shot.
Ooh.
And that deflects wide. Forsling.
Another good shift for the Swedes. Down low below the goal line.
There we go. Look up.
Seems like it's a point of emphasis, Bush, anyways, from up top here.
Nice skate.
Want to get that puck down low and play a grinding type game against the U.S.
U.S. dumped it in. Going to get a change. 4:30 to go in the first. No score.
Game, and that speaks to the strength of the Swedish defense and being able to escape the pressure and get pucks out of their zone and get doing what you just said, and that's playing the United
dangerous.
States zone below the dots.
Shots now 8 apiece. United States had the game's only power play. Thompson across for Keller. Into the Sweden zone. Clayton Keller replaced Kyle Connor in the lineup. Prior to the last game, he remains in. Now it's Thompson. Cuts away from Carlson.
Carlson right now.
Swing it.
Back out to the right point.
Shoot it.
Too far for Quinn Hughes. Now Hughes.
Bad
takes it down,
pass.
bumped by Wenberg. Puck comes out of the zone, and Holmberg controls for Sweden. Now Carlson, JT Miller in on the forecheck. Here's Holmberg, waiting for teammates as Sweden makes a change. Now Jacob Slavin of the Carolina Hurricanes for Jack Hughes. Going up against his goalie in New Jersey, Jacob Markstrom. Jack Hughes tries to feed
Shoot
JT
the
Miller.
puck.
Now Slavin with a shot saved by Markstrom.
Markstrom has been down on a lot of plays, and once he gets to his knees, he doesn't get back up. So for the Americans, you have to get the puck elevated.
Uh-oh.
Look for the crossbar and in type of mentality. As he's down early, and he's not getting back up.
I'd say even find a play to the back post too, Edzo. Maybe that'll keep him honest a little bit more. You know, you throw a couple of plays to that back post, it'll get him thinking.
Good steal.
Dahlin had the puck stripped.
There we go.
Chuck. Here's Jack Hughes with a drive, and that's handled
Nice
by his
save.
Devils teammate Markstrom.
Wow, that was a rip.
2:40 on the clock. First period in Milan. We remain scoreless.
U.S. has got to get some more spacing, I feel like. Seems like It's one guy bringing the puck in, and he's getting attacked by 2 or 3 defenders from Sweden. If they can get a little space and get some guys handling the puck where they can find an open man, they are going to score. It's only a matter of time. Both goalies playing really well early.
Welcome to
Sweden's goalie has made some big-time saves. U.S. also hit a post in the last few minutes. Please like, share, subscribe. Hope everyone's having a great day. Couple minutes left to go in the first period of the quarterfinal men's hockey in the Olympics. USA versus Sweden. And the U.S. has got to be careful in their own end, passing that puck in front of the goal when they're trying to get people streaking to get from in transition. Sometimes they're passing the puck across the slot, and it's just they've gotten picked off a few times. They got to be careful.
Well, a somewhat mild topic about the United States was going to be who would play goal for them in this tournament after losing in the Four Nations last year. Well, it turns out that Connor Hellebuck and his body of work and how much experience he has won over Mike Sullivan, and he has been good in this tournament. Only 2 goals on 50 shots now in his third start for the United States.
2 goals on 50 shots, pretty damn solid against the best players in the world.
This play, have not seen it. I think for Hellebuck, it's been a solid tournament so far.
Simone Biles.
11-time Olympic medalist Simone Biles on hand.
Fine ass.
Checking out the action here at Santa Julia.
Face off in the Swedish end. Won by the Swedes.
For Sweden. Here's Eriksson Ek. Picked aside by Hellebuck.
Nice save, Hellebuck.
In the first
Oh!
period, the United States with
Big
only
hit.
3 goals.
Offsides.
Back behind the play.
Net is off. The net is off.
Net off behind Hellebuck.
A collision there with.
There was a big collision, and one of the United States players, he got taken out, did a flip.
And here's the collision right there. Eichel never sees Nylander.
Eichel.
Nylander was going in on the forecheck.
Nylander got him good.
There's Jack Eichel in midair.
Our all-cast. Snoop Dogg, a couple of rows behind us, along with 1998 gold medalist A.J. Malesko.
One thing I noticed there is they got some snacks up there because AJ's going to town there on something. I don't know what it is. You got to walk up about 10 rows there to find out there, Kenny.
Have to check it out between periods.
Have to get Brick on that. Find some, make sure you know.
U.S. wins the draw. Dumps it in.
Tepe with another solid collision there on McAvoy. Now McAvoy tries to give it right back to the terrific forward of the LA Kings and Team Sweden, Adrian Kempe.
Eddie, did you share your line charts with Stu prior to the game?
I did not. Got a lot of security up there. They ain't letting me around them, that's for sure.
I think there's more security around Booth.
That is not true.
Nobody's.
Come on. Win this face off. Sweden wins the face off.
The only way you can do that, it's got to be less one-on-one and more two-on-one in the offensive zone if you can sustain a forecheck.
There is Nylander back out for Dahlin.
Nice
And
save.
that's turned aside by Hellebuck.
Good save there. Heck of a play by Nylander back to Dahlin.
Austin Matthews.
There they go with that same fucking pass.
By his Maple Leafs teammate Nylander. Shot wide from Eriksson Ek. Puck cleared out by Jake Gensel. Both teams made changes down to a minute and a half remaining in period 1.
Matthews is going off the ice there. Nylander grabbed the blade of his stick.
There we go.
Before he
Stolen.
could get to the bench. Just letting him know he's out there.
Nothing.
Usually
Sweden
on the
is
same side.
doing a really good job attacking us
Now Dylan Larkin.
when we have the
Met
puck.
by
Erik Karlsson right here. This is where the Americans got to go to work.
Cycle.
Larkin maintains control.
There you go.
Sends the puck down low.
Too far
Passes
ahead.
over for Sweden. Puck sent back around and kept in the zone by Slavin. In behind the net, Trocheck. He was looking for favor. The D-man that was up there. Good idea.
Look
Here's
across
Trocheck
ice.
once again.
There you go.
Thompson chasing with Broberg. Now Pettersson over to play the puck.
Couldn't
Down
handle
to
it.
40 seconds. It's a good period. That's a good shift there, Boosh. Really, first time that they really kind of started
Come on,
grinding it
Eichel,
out
get
there
on
a
your
little
horse.
goal.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of it.
That should be an
this
icing.
year. Yeah, they've had some chances, but you're right. As far as
Icing, 33.1 seconds to go in the first. Team USA will have a face-off in the Swedish end. They scored a goal like this against Germany with about 9 seconds to go in the first period that game. Let's see if we can weasel one at the end of this period in this game.
With the red-hot Buffalo Sabres as of late. He had to stop it, settle it, and then get a shot. And Hellebuck, nice position out on top of the blue paint.
I thought Nylander had a chance to shoot that too. I had a great view of it from my angle. He shoots it through the screen, high glove. There was an opportunity, but he was looking to pass the whole way. Good save there by Hellebuck.
Puck cleared by Ekman Larsson.
20 seconds.
Down to 20 seconds remaining. Banajad breaks up the pass. Raymond. Now to Banajad. Held up by Brady Tkachuk. 10 seconds.
Clear it.
Puck rolls in on Hellebuck. Settles it down for Quinn Hughes. As the first period comes to an end in Milan. 10 shots apiece. One power play the United States could not convert.
End of the first period. No score with the U.S. and Sweden. Hope everyone's having a good day. What's happening? Who's in here? Hello, hello. Team USA has got to take a better care of the puck in their own end. They've almost got caught making cross-ice passes or trying to find the guy in the middle of the ice coming out of their own end. And they've almost paid for it a few times. They got to get more people in the other end, too. When the puck, entering the zone, there's only one guy carrying the puck in, and there's no one with him, it seems like. So if they can get more than one guy, if they can get more than just the guy carrying the puck into the Swedish end, they will score. 100%. It was a lot of 1-on-2, 1-on-3, dump and chase, which is fine. You want to play dump and chase, that's fine. But you got to have people there to support you. You can't just dump the puck in and have no one chasing it. You got to have people going in there ready to bang, hitting the corners, and fighting for the puck. But not a bad first period. I thought they played better at the beginning of it. They had a few little letdowns for a minute or two, but Sweden's got some studs on that team too. Sweden's a very formidable opponent. Their goalie also made some really nice saves. Our goalie held his own. He made a couple really nice saves. We also hit a post, so a little unfortunate. We'll see what they have to say during the intermission. Canada won in overtime versus Czechia. I'm pretty sure it's the Czech Republic. But they call them something different now. I don't fucking know. So we'll listen to this intermission report when it comes on. If you guys want to shoot the stuff, now's the time.
Today's intermission report is brought to you by Pokemon.
Music reminds me of our friend, the great Doc Emmerich, who would say about that first period, shots were even at 10, so too is the score, 0-0. After 20 minutes, USA and Sweden, two of the teams in the Four Nations tournament that was so exciting last year and really has the energy of the NHL players being involved in the Olympics one more time. Mike Tirico in our International Broadcast Center studios. Without further delay, let's bring in TJ Oshie, who's represented the USA many times, including famously in 2014. TJ, in watching the first three games in the group phase, the U.S. got off to slow starts. First 5 minutes, that was a good start for the United States. How about the balance of the period from where you sat?
Yeah, it was a great start. They got off to a 6-0 shot lead. I thought Sweden pushed back a little bit there as the period went on. But what I loved was Connor Hellebuck standing in there. The boys playing physical. You worried about their start, ending most of their games without the game really being on the line. And I thought the U.S. had a great start, and I really love Connor Hellebuck's game.
McAvoy had some big hits. I like him playing physical.
On that Swedish side, and let's focus in on Hellebuck, the goalie, a little bit. And as that period went on, the chances got better for Sweden, and in your eyes, he played well.
Yeah, he did. He was really challenged. A lot of really good shots. Lucas Raymond was buzzing down. He looks square. He looks comfortable. You want your goaltender, as much as you want to dominate the game, you want your goaltender getting some shots early so they're not coming into big moments without having the puck hit them and not having to control rebounds. But I thought he was square the whole time. U.S. did a good job limiting second chances. We see Raymond here, and you see Hellebuck come out and challenge. And you love to see that for your goaltenders. And for the Americans, the physicality, it always is going to start with the physicality. You see McAvoy, that's a big one. I've been on the receiving side of this one. I promise it does not feel good. And you love the Americans bringing that physicality to the game. It's a playoff game, a playoff mentality, and the Americans are answering the bell right now.
Let me flip it to the chances that the U.S. had. They were better early on. Eddie Olczyk was talking about noticing Markstrom, the goalie from the New Jersey Devils for Sweden, down early, so maybe there was availability up top. As a great goal scorer like you are, is that something the boys will be talking about in the room?
Yeah, they'll absolutely be talking about it. A lot of times a goalie coach or a video coach will come in and they'll show them a couple little clips, get the little iPad out. I know the coaches love the iPads, but that's something that definitely could be something that they look for in the second period, getting some of those shots elevated in the top portion of the net.
All right, we'll look for that. Love listening to you on the call earlier of the Canada game. A terrific game. So this has been a wonderful overtime day, and TJ Oshie, a big part of overtime and shootout history. We haven't had one of those yet. Maybe we will in this one. Through 20, no score. Chuck Brothers, such a part of what Team USA is doing. Catherine Tappan speaks with one of them as we continue on our...
Catherine Tappan. I wonder how she looks. She's probably still hot. No score, first intermission. I think if USA wins, they play Slovakia. And I think it's Canada versus Finland, if I'm not mistaken. But we got to get past Sweden. 40 more minutes of hockey to play. What the hell is Snoop Dogg doing announcing the Olympics? What the hell does he know? I mean, he knows a little bit, I'm sure, but come on. Ridiculous. He ain't got enough money. Can't give a broke guy like me a chance. Wonder what's on for sports tonight. Some men's basketball. Some good games on tonight. BYU versus Arizona, 9:30. That one might be a little late for me. But that should be a good, really good game. Arizona, BYU. Who else is on? Kansas is probably going to blow out Oklahoma State. Illinois, USC, Gonzaga versus St. Fran. St. John's, Marquette. Marquette's having a rough year. Virginia versus Georgia Tech. Vanderbilt versus Missouri. Auburn versus Mississippi State. Auburn's not having a great year either. Connecticut versus Creighton. Tennessee versus Oklahoma. And Arkansas versus Alabama. That BYU-Arizona game will be a good game tonight. I'll be surprised if that's a blowout. That's a big game, too. That's a conference game. Let's go back to the intermission report.
Power play of the first period. Well, Hannafin had a chance here in front, and Jacob Markstrom with the stop there. Meantime, on the side for Sweden, a couple opportunities for the Vancouver Canucks. Elias Pettersson from the same spot. And Connor Hellbuck was strong to those. This is what I was talking about, TJ. Markstrom down, Eichel looking as he lost his net a little bit, but the nice save. That best chance by Lucas Raymond from the Red Wings, stopped by Hellbuck. And late in the period, Jack Hughes had a look, and his Devils teammate Markstrom takes that one and stops it with his stomach. Numbers for the first 20. Talked about these teams being somewhat even in talent, and there you
Nothing. Both teams with 10 shots. U.S. with the only power play. They were 0 for 1. Face-offs, 8 wins for the United States, 6 for Sweden.
Matthew, when you know your opponent played less than 24 hours ago, how much emphasis was placed on the start to this game for you guys?
Yeah, it was important.
What up, Crispy?
You know, it's now just rolling over them, trying to get shift after shift, play in their zone, try to have smart changes here, and just try to roll them over here and try to wear them down. So by the time the third period comes, we got them. But they're a hell of a team over there. So are we. It's made for a great game so far, and I'm excited for the next two.
How do you keep things up-tempo while also staying disciplined and focused on a scoreless game like this?
Yeah, I mean, you got to go out there and try to make a difference. You've got to try to finish checks, make plays, but most importantly, be smart defensively and be reliable. So we've got a bunch of guys that are, and we just got to go do it.
Thanks, Matthew. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And a great point by Catherine. The U.S. playing physical, but staying out of the penalty box in the first 20 minutes. No Swedish power plays. Simone Biles, among others.
Simone Biles, you sexy thing. What's new, Crispy Critter? BYU, Arizona tonight. I don't know if I'll be up late enough to watch it, but if I am, maybe I'll do that game. We'll see how I feel. That should be a good one. I would imagine it's on ESPN or something. It's got to be televised. That's a big game. Yeah, it's on ESPN. I think it's at Arizona, too. No score in the U.S. versus Sweden men's ice hockey game. Quarterfinal. U.S. wins. They go on to play Slovakia. Canada eked out a win in overtime over the Czechs. The Czechs were leading very late in that game, and Canada came back. Shame. Ugh. Rain got me yawning. Shitty rainy day. At least it's not too cold out. What's up, Major? It's crapping it, baby. Thanks for stopping by. Checking out my ugly mug. Oh, this is a guy that talks all the shit on Impact. Hope you guys having a great day. Yeah, it's around the same here too, Crispy. I don't think it's quite 57, but it's cold and raining. But that's good because we can start to see a little bit of grass again. Still a couple feet of snow. Most of the banks are still huge, but it's definitely having some melt. I'm doing well. I went to 12 o'clock mass. I got ashes. It was raining. I walked up to the church. It's like 4 blocks from my house. So my ashes washed off on the walk home. I don't think you can see them anymore. Not really, but I went and got ashes. Went to mass. Seen my friend's dad. I hadn't seen him in a while. He just retired from the post office. It was good to see him. Saw a few people. Shot the stuff for about 5 minutes and walked home. Oh, yeah, we were dealing with that up until like this week with the wind chill. We get out of February and into March. We usually are kind of okay. February's like the worst where I live, I feel like. But yeah, it could turn to snow once the sun goes down. If there's still precipitation going through. Yeah, February sucks. I get cabin fever, man. I get wicked cabin fever, so I get like antsy from being stuck in the house too much. Not even in the house, like, because I do stuff. I mean, I go out and I go to the gym and I go to like the bar once a week, if that. Usually on Friday nights I go out for a little bit, but everyone's kind of been stuck in the house. All my friends are kind of stuck in the house and busy and trying to survive like everyone else. So in the summer, it's nice. You go to the beach, you go outside, you don't got to spend a lot of money, you know. Everyone throws some money in, grabs a few beers or water, Gatorade, whatever. Everyone can chip in and, you know, you can get a little cookout going or something. But when you're stuck inside or stuck going to certain places, it gets pricey. Do you? So second period's getting ready to start. I might hit the workout tonight over on Impact Major. If he does something, I might go over there and do calisthenics with you guys tonight. I don't think I'm going for a run this evening. I did 8.5 miles yesterday. I'm pretty tired. I did another 4 this morning. So I don't think I'm going running tonight. So I might see you over there. I'm trying not to go too crazy either. I know that sounds. I'm trying not. I'm trying to like push myself, but when I'm tired, I'm trying to know enough not to get injured. So the nights I don't want to get injured or I have extra are the nights I stick around for the whole workout. How did you do on that fitness test the other night? I'm not looking for a human toilet, but thank you for the offer. Good. Let's hear some of the guys mic'd up real quick.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Come on, boys, let's go. Hey, I got Pedersen. Yeah, shoot it. Yo, nice touch. Nice touch. Nice. Here we go, boys. Hey, here we go. Yeah. Come on, Palmer. Hey, get there. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Come on, we need a goal. Yeah, I had fun doing that workout the other night, Major. I did pretty well with it. I did better than I thought I would. And I ran twice that day. And did a pretty good workout myself. I did chest, and I got through the whole thing. I was surprised. I thought I was going to be more gassed. But it was a nice little workout. By the fourth round, I was sweating a little bit.
just got to play that hand, and sometimes
Vince seems like an awesome dude, man.
got to just fold and say,
I like the community over there.
mentality in this type of game where it's been
Here we go. Start of the second period.
10 shots apiece. So the United States only 3 first-period goals in 4 games. However, in the second period,
Come on, boys.
they have outscored their opponents 8-1. The Eichel line starts. Zibanejad controls the face-off, backhands in. Quinn Hughes retrieves, 14 U.S. in. The winner of this game will advance to the semifinal round, which will be played here on Friday. Eichel, centering pass, but it's
Oh, swing and a miss.
who could not handle the puck.
Couldn't handle the puck.
down Main Street.
Ooh, big hit by Sweden.
Got backhanded along by Raymond for Zibanejad.
Get it out.
Now Landeskog. Out to the point, shot by Broberg.
Uh-oh.
That did not get through, kept alive.
Got to clear this puck.
Now Broberg. Hit with
Oh.
a shot, missed the net. And then
U.S. is playing with fire.
Zibanejad off Hellebuck.
Sweden looks like they're getting momentum.
The first chance by
Good
Broberg.
start to this period.
Sweden did a
What up,
heck of a
H-Dog?
job of
Salute,
getting in
baby.
front of the net. Should be icing here.
It is.
Going to be icing on Sweden. No score. 19:04 to go in the second period. Sweden seems to be outplaying the U.S. a little bit the last 5 to 10 minutes of this game. U.S. cannot drop their guard against this team. Sweden's very capable of beating anyone. I hope so. Austin Matthews kicks it in front of the net, broken up. Sweden tries to clear. Good job by the U.S. defenseman chipping it back in. No, I think Swayman's fine. I think Korpisalo is the problem, and I think he just gets paid too much money. The Bruins weren't very good last year either. Slap shot wide of the net. Sweden is threatening. Puck comes back out to center ice, retrieved by the Swedes. They dump it in from the red line, blast it around the boards. Controlled by Sweden behind the net, kick it out in front, nobody home. USA in transition, 2-on-3. They dump it into the Swedish end, and they're going to get a line change. Uh-oh, someone lost the wheel. Hellebuck. Pass it. Keep it in.
There by Larkin, anticipating Markstrom to get down a little lower, and he held on to that near post beautifully. There really wasn't
Keep it in.
top of the short side.
Swing it. Shoot it. Oh, nice save. Boy, Sweden's goalie's coming up big. That was a nice rip by Eichel. Good job. They went D to D. Eichel moved up from the circle out further out towards the top of the circle and blasted a one-timer on a cross-ice pass. Good save by the Swedish goalie. He's made some tough stops tonight. McAvoy's had some huge hits today. U.S. has been hitting. But they haven't played. I mean, Sweden's good. Sweden's very good. They got an NHL roster too, so I knew this wasn't going to be a pushover game. Another nice hit. I think it was Hughes.
To get your shoulder and your body over your hip to seal that post as much as possible.
I don't gamble on sports, really, Gary.
When I played, we never used that style. That's something that
I think it's going to be an icing on the U.S. I don't really gamble on sports. If I do, I bet like push-ups or some kind of dare. Man. United States should have at least 2 or 3 goals. Their goalie's playing pretty well. We've also hit a post. Almost hit a post on that one, too, trying to go near side. Goalie was hugging the post for Sweden. U.S. clears. Going to be another icing.
guy that is a monster out there in Markstrom. I mean, if you watch him skating around and warm up compared to his other teammates, I mean, he goes over them by a whole head. I mean, he's so big. 6'6", and when he's in that.
Wow, Markstrom, 6'6", the goalie for Sweden, and face-off won by the U.S. Swung around the boards behind the U.S. net. Look up. Here we go. We're in transition. Oh, couldn't find our man.
United States and Sweden scoreless. 3 minutes in, second period. Winner moves on. Loser eliminated. Quinn Hughes moves the puck up the boards.
There you go. Oh, I missed him.
Pass was behind McAvoy. Hughes over to help. Kept in by Kempe. Long shot. Hellebuck then moves it along.
Oh, come on.
Erickson on McAvoy. Look out here.
We're playing sloppy.
Puck cut off.
We're going to call for goal up.
Back down to the point. It comes for Rasmus.
D to D.
Now Broberg. You're still not seeing.
Dumped in back of the U.S. net. McAvoy.
For Brad.
Can't clear.
No shifts so far for Sweden.
Finally.
Sullivan is used all 20 skaters in the NHL to dress 18 skaters, 20 internationally. So usually one has to forward, one defenseman, and coaches have different philosophy on player usage.
Got to get Quinn Hughes and
Trouble.
off the ice right now. They are out here in extended shift. The coach in a minute, 40 seconds each.
Eichel had the shot.
Get it out.
Landeskog. An average shift is 40 to 45 seconds. They'll lead by 4.
We got to clear this puck.
Now it's Landeskog once again.
Uh-oh. What a save. Or he whiffed. Hellebuck. What a save. Sweden's going to score. Here we go.
Puck is fired in by Forsman. Connor Hellebuck with a huge save on Lucas Raymond to keep this a scoreless game. Puck sent in deep by Brady Tkachuk. Settled down by Markstrom for Erik Karlsson.
Finally, Quinn Hughes and Charlie McAvoy can get off the ice.
Broberg on the board. What a stop.
Huge stop there by Hellebuck.
Skate.
Loose. Brady Tkachuk.
Oh.
Not gonna hit. Start off by Erik Karlsson. Hellebuck will stick it aside for Noah Hannafin.
We're getting pushed off every puck.
5 minutes of the second period. United States and Sweden in the
Look
line.
up.
Now off to Matthews. Puck's off at the line. Puck sent across by Faber. And now wristed around to the Sweden zone.
Can't keep it in.
United States again resets. Faber with it. Now Matthews. Back onto the stick of Faber.
Someone support him.
Into the Sweden zone. Holdy fires the puck around. Matthews let it go through.
There you go. Oh, blocked by the defenseman.
Boldy with it for Team USA. Shoots, stick save. Made by Markstrom. Now the puck is cleared by Pettersson.
Skate. Line change, Sweden.
Sweden goes for a change. Shots 14-12 in favor of Sweden. The United States have the first 6 in the game. Here's Erickson after the Minnesota Wild.
Sweden.
Stalin for Sweden. Late offside. Erickson echoed.
Sweden's going to get called for an offside. Be a face out just outside the U.S. blue line.
It'll be the United States and Canada for gold in women's hockey here tomorrow.
U.S. ladies
where it is today
versus Canada
the U.S.-Canada rivalry.
tomorrow for the gold.
This rivalry is so storied. There's really nothing like it.
United States ladies beat them 5-0. First game of the tournament, I believe. The United States women have been fucking putting belt to ass to everyone. I hope they beat the shit out of Canada tomorrow.
Canada wins their 5th gold medal.
It is
We might
so
do that game.
difficult to win the silver medal.
Canada will face the United States for gold. Tara Milan.
The rivalry is spicy. We don't like each other. It's the game that you dream about playing.
We know both teams gotta show up, so we can't do that. These are the 2 most dominant teams in the world. There's no better feeling than when we get to face off on the world stage.
Come on, girls. Whoop their ass tomorrow.
Your Tribals have
We might do that game 110 tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, I do March Madness every year. Well, I did it last year. Last year was my first year at YouTube, so. But yeah. If I'm not exhausted tonight, I might do Arizona versus BYU. That's on tonight at like 9 or 9:30. We'll see how much energy I have. No score, USA and Sweden, quarterfinal. USA's been sloppy the last 10 minutes of play. We usually do a bracket through ESPN. I usually do a bracket. Last year we did. We had like 15 people that did it. It was fun. I'll keep you in the loop.
When you are tired, and give Sweden credit. They force some turnovers. They force the Americans to defend. But keep an eye on both those guys.
Here we go. Oh.
Thompson, cut off by Markstrom. But the bank it in off from
Keep it in. Can't do it.
Thompson's dad, Brent Thompson, played in the National Hockey League for a long, long time. The defense, tough customer. Yeah, he was. And I will say this, is that Tage's hands are better than his dad.
Sweden behind the U.S. net. One-timer save, or it went over the net.
with the block there. Elias Lindholm.
Sweden's threatening.
Below the goal line by the Swedes.
U.S. cannot clear. Out to the Swedish defenseman. Plays it behind the net. U.S. comes up with the puck. Finally get it out. They're going to hold it up and try to set up an attack. Here we go. 2-on-2. Dump behind the Swedish net. Played by a U.S. player. Can't handle it. Sweden back the other way. Should be an icing. No, it's not going to make it to the line. Yeah, it's win or go home now. Canada almost lost today. They won in overtime.
Now Brady Kachuk with Eichel and brother Matthew.
Shoot it.
Here's Hanifin. Matthew Kachuk kept it away from Hampus Lindholm. Now Quinn Hughes to Jack Eichel. Centering pass smothered by Markstrom.
Well, let's go back a couple minutes ago, and Enzo talked about the long shift for McAvoy and Quinn Hughes. Well, they needed their goal.
No, USA will play Slovakia if they win. I believe Canada plays Finland. It goes quarterfinals, semifinals, and then the finals.
Travel.
This is the quarterfinal.
Favor a few moments ago, but Sweden certainly owning.
Yeah, that sucked last year. We had them.
Second period.
We beat them too.
The right guy for Sweden got the chance. That's Lucas Raymond, top 5 scorer in this tournament.
We covered that whole thing.
8 points for Raymond. Here comes Matthews. Now Bolton.
Here it is. Oh, what a save. Shoot it. Shoot it. Wide. Come on, McAvoy. Fucking Christ. Wide open net. Oh, we got to fight. Getting chippy.
What another in this game. They come together here.
U.S. should have 3 or 4 goals already.
Really good look.
Marksman is saving Sweden.
Matt Boldy and Jake Gensel. Gensel's looking up at the scoreboard, hoping for a replay to come. Austin Matthews moves this puck, a little give and go.
Nice save.
Just a beautiful pass by Austin Matthews to get this puck all the way over. The puck is on edge.
Oh, Markstrom.
How about that back check by Adrian Kempe? I think he might have prevented the follow through by Gensel to really do what he wanted to do, but excellent work there on that line off the rush.
We have seen Victor Hedman on the bench. He has not played a shift. The word is that he suffered a lower body injury during warm-ups and will not play.
Come on, look up.
talked about their depth on the bench, and Campus Lindholm has stepped in to replace Edmund here tonight.
That's the case if you knew ahead of when you had handed in your lineup. Why wouldn't you just Rasmus Anderson unless he's
Nice play by the defense. Good job by Miller.
Well, the injury happened in warm-up, so
Miller just saved the goal.
Here's Forsberg, Philip Forsberg. Blocked off by Slavin. Puck comes out of his own.
Great back check there by Dylan Larkin, prevented a quality shot.
Oh boy, caught us in the line change. Nice save, Hellebuck.
Short side, high glove.
Another save.
Hellebuck hangs on to it. Look at some of those terrific defensemen on the Swedish.
The U.S. has got to get more guys when they start to make an attack. It's one guy carrying the puck in with no support. They got to get some more spacing. Sweden's just jamming up the one guy trying to carry it in.
Even without Hedman before, that's a huge loss. I mean, you've got to make sure that you target Dahlin.
U.S. wins the faceoff.
Wear them down in this game because their minutes will be up.
Here we go.
Here comes Eichel with Matthews and Chuck.
Eichel! Oh, what a save again.
The puck knocked down by Zibanejad.
Patience on the power move there by Eichel.
Eichel's been robbed twice.
Zibanejad coming in 1-on-3. Puck out of the zone. Edwin Larson moves it back down. Goes past the midway point. Second period. Still no score.
Look cross ice. Turnover.
Out of midair. Matthews, the check was looking for his brother.
Offsides. But
Eichel ends up being offside.
From Milan. Quarterfinal round action. Scoreless. United States and Sweden.
no score. Got to be about halfway through the second period. Both goalies playing very well. U.S. playing super sloppy at times. Yeah, we've only had one power play. It wasn't that great. We had 3 shots on net. None of them were really, like, threats. We got to be more careful with clearing the zone, too. We've had a lot of passes, like, we've tried to pass it out of our end and tried to make passes through the slot, and we've almost gotten burnt a few times, like, being lazy like that. Got to take a little bit better care of the puck. Got to do a better job of forechecking. Got to do a better job of chasing down pucks when we dump them in. Once we gain the blue line. Thanks, H-Dog. You're the bomb. Appreciate you, homie. But I like Swayman. I just think Boston sucked last year. I think they look pretty good for a young team this year so far. At least they're putting an effort forth. Last year, it didn't even feel like they were trying. It'd be nice if we get a real gold medal, both of us, both teams, the men and women. What a guy. Appreciate you, dude. Please like, share, subscribe, become a member, 99 cents a month. We got baseball coming. We got NHL coming. We got more Olympic hockey coming. As long as USA advances. I'll probably still do the championship no matter what. But well, we're going to do some baseball soon enough. I'm going to even do some spring training just to get in the rhythm of it. U.S. dumps in, 9:25 to go in the second. No score.
Better. Yeah, a lot of guys have played in that. And a lot of fun. It's good to see Matthews excel, even though he probably couldn't speak a lick to his teammates.
Talking up the ice there.
Certainly does. Here's McAvoy across for Quinn Hughes. Defended by Nylander. Hughes with a shot knocked down by Backstrom. And save. On the rebound attempt.
That was McAvoy, the D-man. The interchange up top. McAvoy going down. Quinn Hughes backtracking, waiting to get in the middle of the ice. A big rebound given up by Markstrom. And McAvoy gets the quality chance on the right. And he finds it and just not able to put it past Jacob Markstrom.
Oh, what a gift for McAvoy. That's a rebound that Markstrom should control. There was traffic in front, but it was off to the side. I mean, that was a juicy rebound, good opportunity. Let's see if maybe these rebounds become stories.
Yeah, baby. Hughes.
Just inside the line. The United States strikes first.
Finally.
Dylan Larkin got a piece of it. 1-0.
Oh, it was Larkin.
USA.
Larkin tipped it in. Right. Some good juju. Won the face-off.
You win them, you did take the turns.
Oh, nice. Nice tip in.
A shot from the middle of the ice by Jack Hughes. And
Beautiful redirection.
Dylan Larkin. No chance for Jacob Markstrom, but the set face-off play by the Americans comes up large, and they got a 1-0 lead.
Keep it going.
A little bit of a tweet from head coach Mike Sullivan. Jack Hughes had been part of that 4-5 rotation with Nelson, Miller, and Trocheck.
Uh-oh.
It was in
Nice save, Hellebuck.
on the line with Thompson and Larkin, and it pays off for the United States. Larkin with his first Olympic goal. Jack and Quinn Hughes for the assist.
Here's the face-off. Here's the eventual goal score. But I want everybody to keep an eye on this man right here, Jack Hughes. He's going to come into this area
Nice
here.
job. He rotated
So they go
right out
three
to the
across.
top of the slot.
This opens up space offensively. If there's not a lot there with the Swedes, nobody comes out.
I don't know how he got that puck through there. Two defensemen came out to try and block the shot. He shot it just to the left side of him. U.S. dumps it in, up 1-0.
That play to the stick on the puck.
Dylan Larkin, the captain of the Detroit Red Wings, with the first goal in his quarterfinal round matchup. 1-0 Team USA.
Oh.
Nick Trocheck might have got a piece of that. How about Dylan Larkin? So far in this tournament, he's won 65% of the offensive zone faceoffs.
Uh-oh.
Now it is Raquel for Sweden.
Good job by Hellebuck.
Forsberg behind the net. Slavin takes the puck away. And now Vinny Trocheck moves it down into the Sweden zone. U.S. goes for a change. The Eichel unit back out with Brady Tkachuk and Matthew Tkachuk.
7.5 to play.
Ravens up the boards. Larkin's teammate in Detroit. Matthew Tkachuk into the
Second
Sweden
period.
zone. Matthew and Brady's dad, Keith, a 4-time Olympian. Has played in more Olympic games than any other American men's hockey player. Now it's Eichel.
Look up top.
Eichel.
Swing it.
Back out to the points for Hamilton. Here's Wierenski. That was blocked
What the
by
fuck are you
Sebastian.
doing?
Good back check there by Eichel, too.
Why would they do
They're
that?
going to have a clean look, but Eichel came right
Make
back,
the easy
stick on
play.
puck, shut down the play.
Now here's Brady Tkachuk.
Oh.
Puck smothered by Markstrom. Markstrom frustrated with the traffic going to the net.
Getting chippy.
You want to say keep doing it. I mean, you get a goaltender, give you a slash like that.
Kachuk's bitch slapping people in front of the net.
Good job by the Tkachuks to drive the net and create some disturbance.
I wish they played for the Bruins.
Here, Brady just
Nice
taking
try
it
by
right to
Brady
the net.
Tkachuk.
Watch as this play goes on. Watch Markstrom with the whack right there.
He's a dirty piece of shit.
I love that Tkachuk once before he gets to the puck. Know what you're going to do before you get to it. And he saw that open lane, and
He fucking bitch slapping people.
the DNA of the two Tkachuks.
U.S. wins the face-off. Shot. Save.
Made on McAvoy by Markstrom.
Boy, McAvoy ripped that one. Nice glove save.
Look at some of the NHL teammates facing each other here today, including
We won the face-off.
and Jack Hughes. He took the shot.
Hey,
Went to the
shoot the
Larkin
puck.
goal
3 on 2.
against his teammate on the New Jersey Devils.
Good job by
And
McAvoy.
down to the ice by McAvoy, who's really playing a physical game here here tonight.
McAvoy's been slapping people around all game.
Minnesota, a couple of wild guys there going wild on one another.
Three Minnesota Wild players on the United States roster: Quinn Hughes, Boldy, and Faber. We have Aaron Sinek, a couple of goaltenders, and Marcus Johansson, who was scratched tonight on the Sweden side.
Here comes Sweden.
Puck sent along by Broberg. Hellebuck winds it around. Here comes Faber. 6 minutes to go. Second period. 1-0 lead.
Uh-oh, turnover. Nope, U.S. dumped it in.
Heard that great interview that KT did with Matthew Chuck and talking about just staying with it. He whined away and just eventually try to wear out Team Sweden, and they got the lead.
Get it out of our end.
Behind the net by Sanderson. Lost the handle. Larkin.
Here we go.
Good position. Paige Thompson bottled up by Gustav Forsling. Forsling shoots the puck in on
Ooh, dangerous. Nice play by Hellebuck.
Shots are 22-18 in favor of the United States. We have a 1-0 lead.
Nice hit.
Dylan Larkin redirect. And a shot from Jack Hughes.
Move the puck.
It out to the point. Hannafin sends it in deep for Trocheck. Back out to the left side, Werenski.
Let it fly.
Jack Werenski with a long shot.
Oh.
Trocheck sent it wide. Picked up by his New York Rangers teammate, Mika Zibanejad, and now it's Lucas Raymond. And across the United States line.
Good job getting that. U.S. steals the puck. Back the other way. 3-on-3. Nice glove save.
Markstrom hangs on to it.
Markstrom is saving their ass so big, Crispy. He's made a lot of big saves for them. We should have at least 3 or 4 goals easily. And we hit a post. USA up 1-0. Believe there's about 6.5, 7 minutes to go in the second period. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you guys for the support. Crispy, thank you for donating the memberships yesterday. H-Dog, thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for all the kind messages and words. Appreciate it. I did a live today looking into that shooting that happened up in my home area at that hockey rink. My friend's son was playing at that game the other day. I did a live. It's about 40 minutes long about it this morning. If you guys want to check that out later. Pretty crazy stuff. Crazy. And I show all the stuff. I show the guy. I show what the guy was into that did it. I look into it a bit. My friend's son is pretty screwed up from it, from what he told me. He's not doing well mentally right now. And who could blame him? Yeah, he's pretty fucking upset. And it was his last high school hockey game of his career, so I don't think he's going to be playing college hockey. I could be wrong, but we'll see. If you guys are interested, it's in the live I put out earlier today. It's about an hour long. The whole live isn't about it, but some of the details of it.
He'll have his hand up to be mic'd up again. How about the job he's done in a face-off down here? Martin, almost 80%.
Sweden wins the face-off. U.S. keeps it in and then back out.
He was great in the Four Nations last year. He talked to us about it before the tournament, how much confidence that gave him to play in such
Center
big
ice.
moments.
U.S. trying to get it out of their own end. Trying to get an attack going.
Especially for Team USA. And you think about it, right? Detroit hasn't made the playoffs since his rookie year, so
Chuck going at it with Lawson.
elements of big games hasn't been there in his career. You kind of forget
Thanks,
about it because
H-Dog.
he's been around so long, but that tournament was so important for him last year to kind of feel good about his career and what he can do, and scores a big goal in this quarterfinal game against Sweden.
Just over 4 minutes to go in the second.
In the second period, outscoring their opponents.
1-0 U.S.
I chatted with Dylan Larkin after practice yesterday.
Goal by Larkin.
Catherine,
Assisted by
how's Mike
Hughes.
Tirico doing? Following his trip from the Super Bowl? couple of Michigan natives who have gotten to know one another.
U.S. coming out of their own end. Pass. Completed. Dumped in.
Eddie and Mike Tirico coming up during our intermission.
Sweden gets it out. Uh-oh.
Now Forsberg lost the handle. The Super Bowl performance. Great job by our crew.
Oh, they lost the puck. Look up. Here we go. Sweden did a good job getting back.
Waiting for teammates off the bench. Blocked off by Pettersson. Spinning away from Matthews. Puck held in by Jack Hughes.
For sure, H-Dog.
Puck played behind the cage. Matthews keeps it
Oh,
alive.
turnover.
Now Pettersson chips it out.
Sweden
of the zone.
able to get it out.
Dylan Larkin the goal. The Hughes brothers assist. Quinn has a point in all 4 games here in Milan. Jack has a point in 3 of the 4. Puck settled down by Rasmus Dahlin. 3:15 remaining in the period. Couple of late comebacks earlier today by Canada and Finland. The higher seeds trailed their games late.
U.S. clears it.
Overtime.
No icing. Oh, able to get the puck. Sweden turned it over in their own end. Oh, what a save.
Sent out of the zone by Dahlin for Kempe. And now turned back by Slavin. Boldy with the puck. Now it's Florensky.
2:30 to go. Penalty? Yeah. We're going on the power play, boys.
Matthews went to the net and he tried to reach around. I thought Markstrom kind of tripped him up, but shortly after that, looks like Hampus Lindholm's going to go for the trip.
Lindholm, good. He's one of their best players.
Big opportunity here to extend the lead.
He might be their best penalty killer, too.
Forced the turnover. I think Matthews may have gotten a piece of that on the way.
Oh, he got tripped bad.
A good job by Nelson.
It was on Nelson, not Matthews.
Of this game for the United States.
Nelson got tripped.
Matthews, Thompson,
Matthews
Eichel,
wins the draw.
Quinn Hughes. This is Quinn Hughes shooting.
Oh,
Missed it
wide.
in. What comes to Eichel?
Keep it in.
Larson after the hit by Elias Lindholm on Eichel, and Lindholm
Sweden cleared it.
Ekman Larson there, outstanding play. Able to win that battle, find the
Hughes.
puck and get it to
Gets it to Eichel.
Lindholm and get it
Eichel over the blue line.
United States second power play.
Turns it over.
Shots on their first.
Gives it right to Sweden.
Sweden moves the puck down ice. About 2 minutes remaining in the period. 1:25 on the Sweden penalty. Power play so good.
Come on, U.S.
Really use
Matthews
now get some momentum anyway.
3 for 8.
loses it.
United
Out
States
top.
power play.
McAvoy.
As Quinn Hughes slides it across. Eichel surveys. Down low. Forsman got a stick on it. Puck sent back around. Kept it at the right point.
Swing it.
Quinn Hughes. Now Austin Matthews.
Eichel's open.
That's 2 of those power play goals.
Oh, he missed him.
But Eichel could not handle the puck.
Get it out to McAvoy.
Down low. Stop attempt by
He's
James
wide
Thompson.
open.
Stopped by Markstrom.
They get it to play, keep taking it.
Thompson in front.
Oh, goalie's out of the net.
And another.
What a save. I don't know how he was able to cover that one up.
A couple of different looks for this American power play. Wasn't working on the far side. Tage Thompson got it from Eichel. He took it to the net, and then they worked it on the other side.
Minute 16 left in the period. 45 seconds left on the power play. Oh, USA should have scored there. Should be a face-off to the right of the goaltender.
Duck was on the goal line. He's a lefty. Easy for Forsman to intercept. Right-hand stick, Thompson. Much more
We won the
difficult.
face-off.
Now Jack Hughes for the United States. Here's Werenski. Now blocked by Landeskog.
Keep shooting.
35 seconds remaining on this Sweden penalty.
Shoot it.
Here's Jack Hughes again.
Save.
Rebound sent high by Gensel. Now it's Brady.
Get it out top.
Picked off. Cleared by Carlson.
Fuck.
Final minute of the period. United States leading 1-0. Penalty time winding down.
Come on, one last push.
Here's Werenski.
10 seconds on the power play.
Now Jack Hughes comes behind the net.
Pass it.
Still with it. It's away from Landeskog. Cross-ice pass broken up. Gensel keeps it alive. Here the
Why aren't they sending it out to the point?
Yes, no. The penalty's expired for Team Sweden.
Power plays over.
Away from Baldwin.
Turnover.
Hampus Lindholm just out of the box. The United States had 5 shots.
Had a lot of chances there.
They have 8 on their 2 power play opportunities.
2 on 2.
Swedes back at full strength with time winding down in the second period.
Can't handle the puck.
Puck handled by Broberg. Up the boards and out. Down to 5 seconds.
Don't give up a cheap one.
That will do it. Second period comes to an end.
I'll take it.
Milan to the market with the game's only goal.
Let's not forget the great save Connor Hellebuck made on Lucas Raymond back when there was no score in this game. The U.S. got a great.
End of 2 periods. U.S. 1, Sweden nothing. Men's quarterfinal. Winner takes on Slovakia. Boy, McAvoy's been plastering people. Both goalies playing well. Sweden's goalie really keeping them in this game. Crispy hit the nail on the head. He has been a horse for them. Just been in the right place at the right time. Be interesting to see what happens. Yeah, they're playing like it's the playoffs for sure, H-Dog. You got that one right. Been a good game, though. Much better than the German game. That game was a little bit boring. Germany just couldn't hang with us. We had too many guys that were just too good. We had too many guys that were just too much for them. If I'm not exhausted, I might go take a nap after this game. I might do that college basketball game tonight. I have a feeling that's going to be a good one. Yeah, they're good. They're good. Slovakia is good. Czech's good. Canada's good. US is good. Sweden's good. Finland's good usually. Russia's usually good. They're not allowed to play in it because of I think they got caught cheating, and because of the war, they're not allowing them in the Olympics. But all those Eastern European countries can play. The Czechs almost beat Canada today. They were up 3-2 with like a minute or two to play in the third period, and Canada tied it. Canada should have lost today. I watched about 15 minutes of it, and they had Canada in a rough spot. Canada got very, very fortunate. They were able to pull it together quick. U.S. looked much better at the end of that period. The second half of that period was pretty dominant. The beginning of the second period and end of the first, I wasn't very impressed. Beginning of the first, we came out playing well. I don't know why we're not looking to the point on power plays. I don't know why. You got McAvoy out there. He can shoot the hell out of a puck. I know they're trying to get it down low and find guys in front and whatnot. I get it. It's a higher percentage shot, but they were trying to force it when they have McAvoy wide open at the top by the blue line, or he's got room. He can get to the slot. Or maybe it opens something else up, kicking the puck up to the top. I don't like when the puck becomes stationary. I think the more you move the puck, the better. I don't think it's got to be some elaborate thing.
to Julia Arena, watching this and calling it with Kenny Albert. Enzo, I thought the start of that period was Sweden coming out with a very good effort. What'd you see about what the USA did that transitioned to the way they controlled the end of the second
Boy, do
period?
I know my shit or what?
Yeah, well, Mike, great to be with you.
I was watching
I think
the
it
game.
had
I don't know
something to
that
do
much.
with a couple of the outstanding saves that Connor Hellebuck made early in that second period. I thought that the Swedes did a good job of grinding away, forcing the Americans to defend, and then all of a sudden he made those saves, that being Hellebuck, and then I think the Americans got to their game, stretching out the defense of Team Sweden. They got to work. There were a couple of good hard shifts down low, physical play, picking their spots on creating some chances, and in these low chance type of games, you got to funnel everything at the puck. And then in set plays in hockey, they don't happen very often, but one of the times that you can have a set play is off a face-off, and a great job by that line, great job by the staff of Team USA to drop a play, and as you mentioned,
Sidney Crosby left that game early, too. Today. I forgot to mention that. Crosby did not return. He left that game in the second period. I don't know what's wrong with him. So, yeah, it's Canada versus Finland, and then the winner of this game plays Slovakia.
it feels like the other team has 5 or 6 players on the ice. Teams do run that type of play, so it's got to be sorted out. Like, usually you just stay center on center. D have the wings, and the wing have the other team's defenseman, and then you just kind of go from there. But the subtle little move, the clean face-off win, the switch, Larkin gets inside position. But what you're trying to do is cause confusion, open up space when you go 3 across like they did, and it ended up beautifully for Team USA.
And you saw that with Rasmus Dahlin, the Swedish defenseman. He just got a little bit ahead, and Larkin snuck behind him for the goal. And so it's 1-0. You've got a lead, but now you got to make a decision. There's a point at the end of a 1-goal game that you go into the shell. So how do you play this coming out in the third period for the U.S.?
Yeah, I think you want to play on your toes, Mike. I don't think you want to sit back. Now, you want to be smart. You got to make sure that you have people back. You want to get the puck out at your blue line, in at their blue line. No hope plays. Like, I would think that's an emphasis for head coach Mike Sullivan and Team USA, is the guys understand. So if you're in the offensive zone, you just don't want to go to a puck and then just fire it blindly back to hoping it gets to somebody. Like, that would be one thing. But I don't think you want to sit back against a team like Sweden, because we saw earlier, they do have the ability to generate and create. So I think for Team USA, pick your spots, play smart, but you would love to get some separation in a low chance type of game. And I don't think it's going to open up here, Mike. So for Team USA, just make sure you try to win those 5-game segments all the way through to the end of the third period.
We just have 30 seconds left, Ed, so I want to roll in for the folks who are just coming in. Overtime game winners for Finland and Canada in quarterfinal knockout. Scary times, right? 3-on-3 overtime elimination in this tournament. Talk about the pressure that these teams are facing coming back on the ice for the third.
I think it used to be the rule in the National Football League. If you win the coin toss or you win the face-off in hockey and the Olympic hockey, you have possession, you got a heck of a chance at winning the game. So much more open ice. The skill level, Mitch Marner with an unbelievable goal on the back end, and an Arturi Lekkinen of Team Finland is able to win that game. It's just one of those things where if you do catch the puck, you touch the puck first, you got a heck of a chance to move on. And maybe, just maybe, if we get to that point in the gold medal game, if you touch it less, it might be a good thing because the puck ends up in the net and you end up winning a gold medal. But it is unbelievable hockey because there's great theater, chances at either end, and 3-on-3 hockey.
Rest up. Get to you guys for the third period. Thanks, Edzo.
1-0 USA. Second intermission. Third period coming up soon. Hope you're doing well, everyone. Please like, share, subscribe. Become a member, 99 cents a month. Tomorrow we may do the women's game, 1:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tonight I may do BYU versus Arizona. I believe that's at 9 or 9:30. That should be a good game if I have the energy to do it. I have to see what happens with free agency, H-Dog. But if, like, there's nothing extreme that happens, I think Seattle's got a pretty goddamn good chance. That defense is young. Donald finally proved that he's not going to turn into a pumpkin. They got 2 running backs that are amazing. I know that sounds like an easy pick, but they look pretty good, man. I would go with them. I think the Eagles will be back. I think the Eagles will be back in the mix. I think New England will be in the mix. Buffalo. Really? That will be dangerous. If he goes to the Ravens, you can put him. It's funny. You almost read my mind. I was just going to say the AFC North. Who knows what happens there? If Rodgers is back, if Burrows is healthy, if Jackson is healthy, you got those three teams. You don't know what could happen. I don't know when Mahomes is coming back. It doesn't sound like he's in very good shape. So, same thing with the Broncos. Bo Nix is going to be out for a bit. I think he's got a better shot at coming back to play next year than Mahomes. So, it's going to be very interesting. If Stafford is healthy, the Rams could be in the mix. The Texans defensively are good. The Colts could be back around if Daniel Jones is healthy. The Jaguars tried to make a push. I think it could be a lot of teams that I think it's going to be wide open again. Chicago could be in the mix. Green Bay. It's going to be another crazy season, I'm sure. The teams are getting so close, it feels like to me. Like if both teams show up to play, it feels like anyone could win. At least that's how this year was, as you know. So, I mean, but I think if Seattle stays healthy and they keep those guys together, it's really hard not to think they don't go on another. They don't give it a good try to win another one at least. San Fran, I wonder about too if they could be healthy. As much as I can't stand them because they always bone me when I take them. It'll be interesting to see what happens. There's going to be a lot of movement in free agency, it sounds like. Yeah, that's insane, bro. That's an insane lineup. He's been having injury problems lately, though. Because there was talk about New England getting him, since last year. And I don't know what New England's going to do with Diggs. Diggs is in all kinds of shit. And his personal life is so fucking messy. He was fighting with Cardi B all fucking week of that Super Bowl. Ridiculous. Brought another girl to the game. Where the fuck is your head? He had an awesome year for us, but he does the dumbest fucking shit. And it's exactly what scared the fuck out of me about him when we picked him up. Let's see what Dylan Larkin has to say about his goal and how the U.S. has played throughout two periods.
We've been thriving, so keep getting pucks behind them, wearing them down. They played last night. Ice gets bad late in periods, so this start to this third period is going to be huge.
What is the key to keeping the momentum you now have going?
Well, forechecking, I thought anything that got up ice, our D did so good there inside the dots and kept everything to the outside. So we got to continue to do that and track with their good skating defensemen. So keep track back to the house and clear pucks, desperation mode. Like I said, big start to the third is going to be huge for us.
Appreciate the time, Dylan. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thanks, KT.
All right, KT, thank you. Good mindset there from Dylan Larkin. USA wins. They play Slovakia, Canada, Finland. If Sweden comes back and rallies, the Canadians, who survived barely today, will take on the Swedes, and Slovakia will play Finland. Semifinal action coming up on Friday. And get you even closer to the action, check out Ringside Live. It's a mobile-first viewing mode. Puts you right on the ice with unique camera angles.
Third period coming up in a few. Tomorrow, 1:10 Eastern Standard Time, USA versus Canada women's hockey for the gold medal. I hope the U.S. ladies whip their ass. They beat up on them pretty good when they played them earlier in the games. Come on, we need another goal. We need at least another goal. Minimum. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I didn't really sleep good last night. I tossed and turned all night. So we'll see what happens. I don't know why either. When I go to the gym at night, if I go too late, sometimes I find I went for a run last night and I did some core work and I did some stair climber. I've been like working on like my muscles and tendons, doing like shit you got to do as you get older. I have like something going on with like my pelvic shit. I have like something going on with like a pelvic injury, or like I have a little tightness in my groin, and I don't think I pulled it or strained it. If I did, I didn't do it bad, but there's some tightness. So I've been doing like band work and try to keep it. I've been doing stair stepper, the stair climber, just to like work on it, strengthening it. And it helps, but I don't know. I didn't sleep well last night for some reason. I went to bed at like 10 o'clock. I woke up at like 1:30 in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, and could not go back to bed. So we'll see how I feel. I don't have any jobs lined up right now, so I probably have tomorrow free. So we'll see what else is on too. But I don't think I'm going to go running tonight. I'm just kind of tired. I've been putting a lot of miles in. I've been averaging at least 35 to 40 miles a week. So I don't think one night's going to fucking kill me. I hate to be like that, but I know when I need to chill a little. And if I'm not like, I've already worked out this morning. It's not like I didn't go. So I might go and do a little workout on this YouTube channel I'm a subscriber to, called Impact Athletic Association. I do some workouts. He does calisthenic workouts and stuff over there. It's a really cool community. I think he usually works out at 5:30 Mountain Standard Time at night. So I might do that tonight. Take a shower. Actually, I take a tub. I'll take a tub and soak into some hot water. I take baths every night, and this has helped my weight loss, especially lately. Now that it's getting harder to lose weight, I turn my bathroom kind of into a sauna. I just put the water as hot as I can handle it. I put Epsom salt in the bathtub, and I put a towel over my head like a UFC fighter trying to cut weight and just sweat. And I know I'm only losing water weight, but they say when you do that up to 20 minutes minimum, there's been tests that show it helps promote growth hormone. And I've felt better since I've been doing it. I've been stronger since I've been doing it. I don't know if it's a placebo effect, but me being in my early 40s, I'm willing to try anything besides TRT. Unless I absolutely have to. So I've been doing that shit. So I'll probably feel better once I do that. I'm a little stiff right now. Here we go. Start of the third. 1-0 US. US 30 shots on net. Sweden with 19. Brian Boucher, Rhode Island guy.
And about the save that he made on Lucas Raymond. I thought Sweden, up to this point, owned the second period chance battle. And after this save, the United States seemed to wake up and really get going offensively and spend time in the offensive zone. Give credit to Connor Hellebuck. Saves like that can break momentum. That's what Sweden seemed to.
Sweden coming out of their own end. Crossed their own blue line. Pass tipped into the U.S. end. We can't clear. Wrapped around the boards. Back behind the net. Good job. Oh, I think that was McAvoy that pushed the Swedish player off the puck. And here we are into the neutral zone.
Goal, along with his brother
Look up top.
Here's Brady Kachuk. Back down low
Here's
for Jack
Eichel.
Eichel. United States with a 1-0 advantage. Here's Quinn Hughes, defended by Raymond.
There you go.
Hughes with a shot.
Shoot it.
By Markstrom, and he's able to cover.
Well, you saw the
Their goalie, even when he gives up a second chance, he gobbles it right up. He's playing really well. He's gotten some lucky breaks a few times. He's played really well. Oh, man. Eichel was trying to set a screen, and he blocked the puck by accident.
that Quinn Hughes has when he's on the ice to cause a lot of chaos and confusion.
There's 8 different teammates that play on U.S. and Sweden in this game. The goalie for Sweden is the goalie for the Devils. Hughes plays for the Devils. I don't know if both Hughes brothers play for the Devils. I know one of them does. One timer blocked. Sweden chasing down the puck. U.S. able to come up with it.
Shoot it on the ice with Gensel and Boldy.
Turnover.
Puck is picked off for Brett. Jesper Bratt.
I don't think he's had a shift.
This is his first shift of the game.
First shift of the game.
I don't understand.
What are you doing?
Why Sweden does
Just
what they
gave
do.
it
I
to
mean,
him.
I get the Hedman injury, but how do you have
Icing.
a guy sit the whole game and then come out there? I mean,
Yeah, right before the end of the second period, they showed it was like 7 or 8 different teams with teammates playing in this game.
should take
There you go, Shamgod. That's what's up. I gave up marijuana and I'm trying to swear less. I was going to give up booze, but I really don't drink a lot. I said, fuck it, I'll give up the weed. I don't want to give up something like I didn't fuck up. As I swear more. So I gave up weed. Just because I know the weather's going to get nice in April and I'm going to want to have one. So I'm just going to try not to drink too much and not smoke weed for 40 days and 40 nights. Not eat meat on Fridays. Just fish. And it is what it is.
Actual clock time. They're asked to go out there, and he's the one that just made that
There you
play.
go.
Not once, but twice for the Swedes.
Victor Hedman has not played. He's dressed. He's on the bench. Injured during warm-ups.
Uh-oh.
Ekman Larson with a shot.
Oh, rebound.
Bounced out after the save by Hellebuck, played by Larkin.
That was
And he
dangerous.
moves it out of the zone. Dylan Larkin with the game's only goal.
Come on, boys.
The
Wake
winner
up.
will advance. If it's the United States, they would play Slovakia and Canada.
Could be worse. You could have a tranny hitting on you like I did this morning. I wish I was lying.
That is gone.
Oh, fuck. Sweden's going on the power play. Think it's going to be on McAvoy. Or Thompson. Oh, it was on Trocheck. Bad time for a power play, boy. Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, he got him the second time. The first one was a little bit close. Looks like he might have just been on the edge of his skate. The second time, he chopped at the blade of his skate. I don't know about that, dude. I'll tell you on the phone the shit that's happened to me the last 2 weeks. I was really close to getting laid, and then I found some shit out.
Trocheck off for tripping.
And he said what he loves about Trocheck and Miller, they're a righty and a lefty. So either face-off dot, they can take the face-off. Michael, a right-handed centerman, throwing in for Trocheck on this kill.
Does kill penalties in Vegas for the Golden Knights.
Face-off win by Sweden. They set things up on the power play. Nylander down low. Across it comes off the stick of Dahlin. Dahlin has one of the 3 power play goals for Sweden in this tournament. Now Raymond works it back up the boards to William Nylander. Defended by Eichel.
Get it out.
Looking. Now Raymond.
Dangerous.
Harrison X setting up in front of the goal. Raymond back out for Nylander.
Come on,
20
Eichel.
seconds gone on the Trocheck penalty. Here is Dahlin with a blast. Blocked and cleared.
Great job, JT Miller. That hit him in the
Nice
line.
job by JT Miller. Blocked that shot before it got to
Massive
Hellebuck.
play there by 10 Blue.
Rasmus Dahlin back up ice for Sweden. Drops it onto the stick of Nylander. In across the line.
Nice job.
Blue line as Nelson was knocked down by Dahlin, and the puck is cleared down into the Sweden zone as we approach 1 minute remaining on this power play with Sweden trailing by a goal.
16:20 to go in the third. 1-0
Carlson
U.S.
played for head coach Mike Sullivan of Team USA in Pittsburgh. He knows exactly how dangerous Carlson is
Sweden
offensively.
dumps it in.
Vanajak plays for Sullivan in New York. He sent the puck in deep. Now Larkin over for Team USA. Philip Forsberg with the puck down for Sweden. Pressed by Brock Nelson. Out to
Trouble.
Carlson.
Oh,
Pass
thank
was
God it
behind
was a bad
Zibanejad.
pass.
Now Zibanejad into the slot. Back out for Carlson.
This is not good.
Here's Zibanejad. Finds Forsberg. Pass broken up by Larkin.
Forsberg wanted to. He could have shot that.
Get it
puck.
out.
Tried to force it to
Yes.
Zibanejad. Great
Good
check there from
job.
Larkin. Excellent stick.
Nice job, Larkin.
Down to 15 seconds remaining on the Trocheck penalty. Forsberg, now
Dangerous.
Zibanejad.
Clear this puck.
Back out it comes for Carlson. Now Forsberg cross sides, another great stick. Brock Faber.
Eichel.
Can't believe Philip Forsberg doesn't shoot
Brock
the puck
Faber.
here. This
Nice play by Brock Faber. They were setting up for a one-timer from the top of the circle. That was going to be dangerous. JT Miller and Slavin, big-time play, blocking that one-timer. That was dangerous. That was a rip. Looked like Hellebuck had a read on it, but. What up, Dirty Birdie? Salute. 1-0 USA. 3 seconds left on the power play for Sweden. They're going to take a wrist shot. Save Hellebuck. Power play's over. USA trying to clear the puck. And they do. Way to go, boys.
Goal for Sweden.
And a turnover.
United States stays
Shoot it.
onside. Miller shoots.
Oh, wide. That was a golden opportunity.
Now Dahlin settles the puck down. Carlson flips it out of the zone. 5
Skate.
minutes in, third period. The winner will advance to the semifinal round.
Line
United
change.
States with a 1-0 lead over Sweden.
Set it up.
Now Quinn Hughes onto the stick of Matt Boldy.
stick length was there.
Hughes for Matthews. Hits the red line, shoots in. Pass Markstrom. Kicked
Nice
onto the
job.
stick by Gensel.
That's the key on the shoot in there by Matthews. Keep it away from
Come on, Getzel.
Here's Gensel. Back out to the point, Hannafin.
Move it.
Now Hannafin with a shot.
Wide. Shoot.
Now the rebound attempt for Boldy.
Oh, he saved it. He almost beat him fucking 5-hole. Sweden's goalie squeezed his legs just in time. Markstrom's having a big game.
Up by Hannafin, that he's got to get back into position off the play off the boards. And even though he took a peek behind him, I don't know how far this puck.
He almost had him.
Through him. He was able to squeeze it and make an important save.
There's that Forsberg chance there. I mean, look at all this room to shoot the puck. You want Philip Forsberg to shoot that puck. Plus, you had a screen in front of the net. You don't get many opportunities like that. You can't bypass them. He tried to be
He won
too
the
nice.
faceoff.
Sometimes you got to be.
Eichel out to the defenseman.
Here's Quinn Hughes, the Eichel unit out for the United States. Hughes. Defended
Oh,
by
no.
Zibanejad.
3-on-2.
And now it's Landeskog.
3-on-3.
Back for Zibanejad. There's Forsberg.
Oh, dangerous.
Ekman Larson, a D-man jumping in there.
Come on, U.S.
Puck came out of the zone. Ekman Larson
We're
with
playing
it
with
for
fire.
Sweden.
You got to think Pratt's going to get another shift push after the good shift he had, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Puck dunked
you
in.
would assume he does.
Absolutely. I mean, I just
USA trying to clear. They do.
not play a player for. It seems like Sweden's the only team that does it when they have the extra players. They
USA
just
making
simply
a line
put them right on the
change.
bench, but this game
Sweden
a little bit of a
changing a
different
few guys out.
approach for Sam Howell on the Swedish bench.
Pratt's out there now.
Sweden turns it over.
Not just off the bench. Here's his New Jersey Devils teammate, Jack Hughes.
Might be an icing. Yep.
The United States has iced it. Hannafin moving the puck. In into the Sweden zone. Face-off will come back the other way. There's Victor Hedman, who suffered an injury during warm-ups. And Sweden.
That's a big loss for Sweden too, not having Victor Hedman. He's a player. He's a hockey player. He's a stud. That's what's up, Cheech. Everyone rubbing the nice weather in my face. Thanks a lot. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Like, share, subscribe. USA up 1-0, 13-24 to go in the third period. Sweden outplaying them in this third period, it seems like. Shot, wide, shot, rebound, save, Hellebuck, excuse me. Swedish bodies everywhere. That was dangerous.
And Eriksson Ek is in some pain.
They're calling, buddy.
Got the worst of it.
I'm just messing with you. I'm not mad about it. I'm glad you enjoyed the weather. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep getting after it.
It's a star-studded crowd. Anthony Rizzo, World Series champion with the Cubs. Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe, become a member, 99 cents a month. We got baseball coming up. We got NCAA tournament coming up. We got NHL playoffs, NBA playoffs. All the big-time games, championship games will be members only. Don't miss out.
His sons and
Simone Biles is hot, man. Holy shit. She is pretty. Good-looking woman.
with the only goal, and he's wearing a mic tonight.
Stop it, boy. Yeah, Coles! Leave!
Fuck happened to my connection? That ain't right.
Nothing lead, 13-16 remaining in regulation. Anthony Rizzo, now a member of NBC's Major League Baseball broadcast crew.
Yeah, I smoke cigarettes, Major, unfortunately. I should quit. I know. I'm doing pretty good. I didn't smoke that many during the game. Usually I smoke way more.
Close friends with
I've been trying to cut back. I really have.
against his home country. Here's Eric Carlson for Sweden. Great job.
Skate. Go, JT. Go. Good hustle. Here we go. Oh, no penalty.
Back the other way for Sweden.
Oh, big hit. McAvoy's laying people out still.
McAvoy on numerous occasions tonight using his body.
Turnover. Oh.
Great help, Brock Nelson.
Good job by Nelson getting a stick in there.
Had an unbelievable look, and he just
held
onto it a second too long. And then Brock Nelson,
so pretty.
Great reach in there with the quick little stick, and it never got to Connor Hellebuck.
Brock Nelson with relatives on both previous United States gold medal winning squads. His uncle Dave Christian in
Turnover.
1980, his
Neutral zone. Sweden.
Roger in 1960. There's Nylander.
Get it out.
Nylander and Eriksson Ek. Forsling with a shot, and that gets blocked by Matthews. Held in by Broberg. Now Pratt with it, back on the ice.
This is trouble.
Nylander, cross-ice pass.
Oh, we got lucky. Nylander blew out a wheel.
Pratt sends that shot wide of the United States net.
11:50 to go.
Moves the puck up the board, settled down by Boldy.
Here comes Sweden. Both teams will change.
By Ekman Larson with under 12 minutes remaining. Dylan Larkin with the game's only goal.
Look up.
The assists, Jack Hughes and Quinn Hughes.
The Swedes have a little push here. Erikson's got to respond.
Here's Forsberg out to Ekman Larson. Shot blocked. Werenski getting in front.
We're doing a good job of blocking shots, but we got to do a better job of getting into their end with our offense. The puck's been down our end far too much this third period.
Werenski, go to Kachuk.
Might have been in all alone, just wasn't able to get it in a sweet spot.
Keep it in.
Back offensively.
Good hustle.
Now it's Matthew Kachuk.
Shoot it.
Across for Werenski.
Oh.
Sticker side.
Nice game.
By Markstrom.
Shoot it.
Werenski with it once again.
Shoot it.
Now Quinn Hughes. Flipping spots with Werenski.
Shoot the fucking puck for Lord Christ Almighty, please.
Jack Hughes moves behind the net. Blows in front, looking for Matthew Tkachuk. Bouncing puck.
Shoot it.
Hughes has it. Cross side Werenski. Good puck possession in the Sweden zone by the United States.
What a waste.
Here is Werenski with a shot, and that one gets blocked by Adrian Kempe.
Oh, that was awful.
And then it's flipped along by Wetberg.
Too much fucking around.
Remaining. United States clinging to a one-goal lead. Thompson couldn't clear. Knocked down by the glove of Broberg. Now flipped out of the zone. Jack Hughes held up by Zibanejad. Sent back along by Raymond for Landeskog. Good back check there by Quinn Hughes. Puck deflected along by Larkin.
Good shot by Larkin to get a piece of that. That would have been icing against Team USA.
Just under 10 minutes to play. 1-0 USA. Sweden across the blue line. Going to take a shot. Save Hellebuck. Wrap around. Dumped in front. It's going to go all the way back to the Swedish goalie. USA, we got to wake up. They're falling asleep.
1-0 Team USA. The winner will move on to the semifinals.
Here we go.
Here's Boldy with Matthews. Held up by Forsling. And now Sweden quickly back the other way.
Uh-oh.
By Harrison off the feed from Brett.
On that play by Brad.
That was nasty.
Nice move by Gensel around Declan Larson. Matthews coming for the net. Gensel tries to
Oh,
get it.
Matthews couldn't
Harrison
finish.
got a stick on it. Now Matthews. Defended by Brett. The United States captain. Out to Brock Faber.
You got a man open. Didn't even look.
Puck comes back around. Sanderson with it. 5
Shoot
minutes to go. Shot by Sanderson. Puck loose. Markstrom covers up.
Markstrom, by the skin of his teeth, holding on to this 1-goal deficit. Nylander got hurt. I think he got hit with a puck.
Earlier in the period, Boldy nearly made it 2-0. United States leading by a goal.
Welcome to Waffle Ski. What can I?
TV timeout. A little over 9 minutes to go. Third period. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't. Winner of this game goes on to play Slovakia. Canada advanced as well as Finland, I believe. They're already going to play against each other. The only way Canada doesn't play Finland, I believe it's Finland, is if Sweden beats the U.S. Hopefully that does not occur. Boy, just missed Matthews in front of the net on that one.
Matt Boldy with a great scoring chance that we showed going to break. And his dad, Todd, knew he had something special on skates at a young age. He said growing up, Matt and his brother Mike would always play floor hockey. They'd watch Bruins games, always had the floor hockey stick in hand. His hand-eye coordination is unbelievable. His stick handling is unbelievable. And you look back at that, sitting on the couch, him on the floor, and how that helped him develop unknowingly. At the time, he played 2 seasons at Boston College before signing pro. And by the way, guys, hockey not the only sport he excels at. He is a +3 handicap on the golf course.
That's Bush's.
That's right.
Bush's territory.
I get a lot of strokes from him. I'd like to play him, I can tell you that. A lot of strokes.
Sweden
The goal here in Milan against Denmark.
wins the face-off. Here they go.
In this one,
Nice save, Hellebuck.
Puck knocked down at the line by Carlson. Brady Tkachuk knocks it out of his own. The Eichel unit out with Brady and Matthew.
Nice
Tkachuk.
play,
Here's
Eichel.
Eric Carlson.
Not seen Elias Pettersson, not seen Elias Lindholm.
Come on, got to get a
Marcus
forecheck.
Holmberg only played 1 shift for Team Sweden, so they have shortened their bench big time. And Jesper Bratt has been effective since coming off the bench here to start the third period.
Now McAvoy tied up behind the net. Puck played by Gensel. Matthews for Quinn Hughes.
Pass by Matthews.
There you go.
The rest, not an easy play.
Good play by Sweden.
For Sweden in this tournament. Here's Broberg around Boldy.
Good job by the defense.
Off to Matthews. retrieves the puck. Back behind the net for the United States. Down to 8 minutes remaining. Darlene with a hit on Gensel. Puck sent into the
Slavin, nice play.
Played by
Matthews.
Back out for Tage Thompson. Thompson
Oh,
with the stuff attempt from
nobody
in-close,
home.
turned aside by Markstrom.
The stick of Markstrom just broke up the play as Thompson was trying to get around that stick. If he does, his long reach perhaps could find some space on that far post.
Here's Brandt once again for Sweden. Slavin clears. Darlene with the puck. Ahead for Brandt. Faber chasing with Erickson.
Reverse hit there by Brock Faber. Gave him some.
uh-oh.
Poked away by Hellebuck.
Oh, what a play.
And then Forsberg tried to pass to Erickson instead of shooting the puck again.
We got lucky.
Great use of the goal stick there, boost from Hellebuck.
Most important weapon a goaltender has is that stick.
Nice job.
Pressure on Kempe by Vincent Trocheck. Under 7 minutes remaining. 1-0 lead for the United States. Puck sent back along by Sanderson.
Come on.
Hampus Lindholm.
Apply some pressure.
Forsberg, and he took a hit from Brock Nelson. Now Forsberg. Got by Kempe off the mark.
Nice job, Hellebuck.
Up the boards for Trocheck.
Oh, yes. We
Hampus
got a break.
Lindholm, so Sweden must reset.
Couldn't
Down to
keep it in.
6.5 remaining. As both teams make changes. Dylan Larkin with the game's only goal.
Nice steal.
In the second period. Puck
Kachuk.
saved by Matthew Kachuk.
Defensively by Matthew Kachuk there on Lucas Raymond.
Puck cleared by Raymond. Gathered in by McAvoy.
Come on,
Pressure
Charlie.
by Landeskog and Zibanejad. Now Quinn Hughes.
Get
over
it
for
out.
the United States. Sent back around by Matthew Kachuk for Quinn Hughes, and now it's moved up the boards by McAvoy for Brady Kachuk.
Come on, Brady. Nice move.
Using his strength. Brady Kachuk
Oh.
through the crease. And now Raymond moves it back down off the stick of
Skate,
Erickson.
skate.
He chases with Slavin. And
Nice hit
Slavin
by
sends
Erickson.
it ahead up the boards for Boldy. Bouncing puck. Controlled by Nylander, and now sent along by Erickson. Turned back by Faber. And Matthews. It's an icing call against Team USA down to 5:32.
That power move.
Frantic pace with 5:32 to go in the third period. U.S. holding on to a 1-goal lead, 1-0. Big time play by Hellebuck there. I don't know who else was in on that. I think it was Slavin. Yep, Slavin made a big play. Hellebuck didn't even get a piece of it, I don't think.
Shots in the period, 7 for Sweden, only 3 for the United States. They had 20 in the middle period. Dahlin across for Carlson. Erik Karlsson out for Jesper Brandt. Now Rasmus Dahlin with a shot.
Nice save,
Hellebuck. By Hellebuck.
Well, the Swedes ran pretty much the same play that the Americans did in the second period on the only goal of the game. Brandt worked himself high up top, so it was 3 across, and you're trying to cause some chaos and confusion with the high setup offensively, and then the quick little play by Brandt to Dahlin got a quality chance to the right of Connor Hellebuck.
We take you back to 2006 in Torino. 20 years ago, Daniel Alfredsson with the first goal of the game against Team USA. Mike Modano tied it for the United States. And then Michael Samuelsson for Sweden. Game winner, 2-1. Sweden over Team USA. Here's Dylan Larkin, who has the only goal in this game.
Well, we talked about the face-off play on the lone goal of the game. Quinn Hughes, his brother Jack, and then after Dylan Larkin wins the face-off, he gets to the front of the net. Confusion by Team Sweden. And the key is that Larkin beats Dahlin to the front of the net. And Bruce made a great point earlier about the positioning of Markstrom. Not out high enough, and the lone goal of the game to this point.
Canada, Finland, and Slovakia won their games earlier today. Canada and Finland both in overtime, both in come-from-behind fashion in the final moments. Depending on the winner of this one, they will reseed if the United States hangs on. They will face Slovakia in the semifinal round on Friday. Sweden would face Canada. 5:22 remaining. United States has won gold twice in 1960 and 1980.
Here's Dylan Larkin tell KT in that interview after the second period about as the period goes on, the ice gets a little rough. So more straight ahead hockey here, making sure that the blue lines are keys. You're getting them out at yours, in at theirs. No soft plays, no hope plays anywhere over the ice. And for Team Sweden, you know, every time in the offensive zone, they're going to funnel people and pucks to the net.
USA won the faceoff.
Puck set up the boards. Brock Nelson deflects up into the United States bench.
Face-off win there by Vinny Trocheck.
There's the king, Edward Lundqvist, working for Swedish television.
So there was Stefan Kronwall doing TV with the king.
Last time Sweden won gold, 2006. Shot by Dahlin, gets one. Lundqvist was a rookie in the NHL that season when he led Sweden to the gold medal.
Trocheck with the block into the bench, favoring his left leg.
Under 5 to play as Nylander moves the puck ahead for Dahlin. Pass for Dahlin, flips it in, left side of Connor Hellebuyck. Brock Faber back for Team USA.
There we go.
Kachuk with his brother Matthew.
Skate.
Dahlin looking around. Here comes Matthew Kachuk with a hit on him.
There we go. Keep it in.
Moves it up the boards. Takes the return. Puck cleared out by
Nice play by
Jack Eichel. Team USA sends it back along. Chased by Matthew Kachuk. Markstrom over the play for Sweden. Now Raymond whistling the puck around. Landeskog with it for Sweden.
There we go.
Great defensive play made by Boldy.
Sweden right back in.
Hellebuyck knocks the puck down.
Get in the net, Hellebuyck.
Stepping up was Hampus Lindholm. And now it's Jake Gensel. Gensel and Broberg under 4 to play. Here's Landeskog for Sweden. Outlet pass, Raymond. United States with a 1-0 lead. Erik Karlsson.
Danger.
Control. Turns and shoots. Blocked aside by Hellebuyck. Kept it on
Let's
by
see Hellebuyck.
Now Wenberg and Matthews.
3.5 to play.
Out to the point, Forsling. Now Karlsson. Shot was
Blocked by our defenseman. There we go. Skate. Come on, JT Miller. Oh, he got hit hard.
And Karlsson will send the puck to the corner. And Sweden will look to come out with it as we approach 3 minutes on
Keep
the clock.
forechecking.
Start thinking about when
What up, Adam?
will pull Markstrom for the extra attacker.
Here comes Zibanejad. Puck flip back around. Landeskog over for Sweden. Brady Kachuk plays the puck for the United States. Fans of USA from the crowd here at the line.
Get it out.
Eichel. Looking for Matthew Kachuk. Landeskog got a piece of it. Here's Broberg for Sweden. Cutting to the inside.
Oh, nice move.
Then knocked away from him, but it's thrown to the ice by Brady Kachuk. And Dahlin is shaken up off the post.
They just hit the post.
Dahlin finally back on his skates.
Wow.
Hit the post. And the puck is cleared down ice by Matthew Kachuk.
USA hanging on by a thread.
I think you got to get him off the ice. Karlsson's back
That was
out
an
on the
awful
ice.
shift.
Keep an eye on the netminder for Team Sweden.
Down to 2:10 remaining. Nylander directs the puck in deep. Quinn Hughes for the United States. Up the boards and out. And the Lindholm with it. Gets it away to Gensel.
There we go.
Now Markstrom.
Keep it in.
For Karlsson. Down to 1:50. United States with a 1-goal lead. Here comes Nylander. And across the line. Nylander lifting the puck around. JT Miller over to Team USA. There goes Markstrom.
They pulled the goalie.
Raymond. Extra skater on for Sweden. There's Raymond. Slides it across.
Hit the post and scored, motherfucker.
Sweden ties it with a minute 30.
I knew it was coming.
Mika Zibanejad beating Connor Hellebuck. It is a 1-1
Oh,
game.
fuck. Bums. USA has been dominated this whole period.
Lucas Raymond makes an incredible pass. Skate
Oh.
away, puts it right
Hellebuck
in the
made the
wheelhouse
save
of
and then it hit off the
Mika
post and went in.
And somehow he's able to beat Connor Hellebuck. And this game is tied up at 1, but just the pass is in a perfect spot. He doesn't have to stop it. He doesn't have to settle it, all in one motion. And the Swedes have tied it at 1, Bush.
How good has Lucas Raymond been in these Olympics? Unbelievable patience, vision.
Fuck.
The Swedes who have the urgency went up in this last 20
Minute
minutes.
25 to go, tied up at
They
1.
get a huge goal to tie it up.
Should be an icing.
31 remaining in the goaltender cold. Mika Zibanejad with his third goal in Milan. Raymond and Landeskog the assist for Lucas Raymond, his 9th point in 5 games.
And the patience here to find the lane. That's his 5th primary assist of the tournament, meaning his direct play ended up on the goal scorer's stick. A brilliant play by a brilliant player there.
Face off to the left of the Swedish goalie. Minute 15 to play. Shot wide. Shot off the back of the net. Puck out in front. Saved. Sweden back the other way. U.S. steals the puck. Eichel gets it back to his defenseman. U.S. dumping in. Under a minute to go. U.S. trying to come up, pressuring into the zone. Nice move. We got an opportunity. Wide.
Puck out of play with just under 41 seconds remaining in regulation.
Billy McAvoy made a heck of a play at the blue line to get that puck over to Matthew Tkachuk, and then he found his brother. And then Brady let a shot go from about 45.
40.7 seconds to go. 1-1. No one scores. We go to 3-on-3 overtime, I believe.
Will be taking the draw against goal Eric Heck of Team Sweden.
Matthews is going to take the face-off.
40 and 7/10 seconds on the clock. Matthews pulls it back.
Uh-oh.
Puck carried out by Nylander. Nylander backhands in. Hellebuck settles it down for McAvoy. Now Boldy off his stick.
Come on, let's
After
go.
25 seconds, Boldy shoots in. Hampus Lindholm pressured by Matthews. Here's Gensel.
Come on, we got time.
Oh!
Oh!
McAvoy plays the
Shoot
puck
it.
out to Werenski. Moving in with a
Wide.
shot. Goes wide. Puck out of the zone. 10 seconds. Werenski for Team USA. Deflected in by Boldy.
We're going to overtime.
3 seconds. 2 and 1. And we are headed for overtime
Fuck.
in Milan. There will not be an intermission. There's Mika Zibanejad. He tied the game with a minute 31 remaining. The shots 34-29. Team USA. There's Dylan Larkin who scored for the United States. They will play a 3-on-3 sudden death overtime, and if nobody scores over the first 10 minutes, then a shootout.
Got to exhale, Kenny, right now. Take a deep breath. First goal of the game, Team USA face-off win by Dylan Larkin. He redirects it past Jacob Markstrom. The lone goal of the game for Team USA.
We had
It
him.
seemed like it was the 1-0 lead for the longest stretch until the extra attacker got on the ice for the Swedes. And then Lucas Raymond over to Mika Zibanejad, a one-timer. The reaction from the Swedish bench. And now we head to overtime.
Come on, boys.
Sudden death overtime.
Time to
coming
sack
Bush.
up.
Yeah, and the United United States has to find a way to reset. There's no question that giving up a goal that late can be awfully deflating and disappointing. Now, in saying that, I do like the way the United States responded after giving up that goal. Thought they had a couple of good opportunities. Werenski had a chance in the
Nah. The U.S. played like shit that entire period, pretty much. That was a horrible third period. Horrible. They better wake up real quick, or they'll be packing their bags. They fucked around far too much in this game.
Of the offensive chances, of the offensive breakouts. For Sweden, you got to look right at Erik Karlsson. And for Team USA, you got two guys. You got Quinn Hughes, and you got Zach Werenski. 3-on-3, puck possession, man-on-man type of situation. Quick.
Eichel, Trocheck, and someone is out there for the U.S. to stop. 3-on-3, man. It don't take long for someone to score usually. U.S. better take advantage if they get the puck first and take advantage of their opportunities.
Maybe you want to regroup to try to get some fresh players on the ice and take advantage of all that open ice against tired players. And here we go, Kenny.
Vincent Trocheck is out there for the faceoff. Jack Eichel, Quinn Hughes. Canada tied their game with 3:27 remaining in the third.
There goes overtime.
12, and now Sweden with a minute 31. Third overtime game of the day here.
Sweden wins the faceoff.
Eriksson won the faceoff. He heads to the bench.
This could be over right here. 3-on-3 is tough.
Two periods. Pratt with Nylander and Forsling. There's Pratt into the United States zone, defended by Quinn Hughes. Pratt of the New Jersey Devils. Here's Forsling.
There you go.
The puck back out. Next goal wins. Here's Nylander. 3-on-3 hockey. Nylander defended by Hughes. Nylander maintains control of the
Good
puck.
job, Hughes.
Held up by Quinn Hughes.
Let's go, look up.
With Jake Gensel, 2-on-2 into the Sweden zone. They crisscross. Here is Gensel with a
Nice save.
by Markstrom.
Markstrom's been big all day. Big save for Sweden.
3-on-3 situation offensively.
Good look on that, though. Good job. Nice job by the defense, playing strong on the puck. Nylander tried to make a move, tried to flop. Come on, U.S. We win this face-off. We should win this game.
Show. They do not change sides in the 3-on-3 overtime, so those long changes where you have to deal with them, you don't have to deal with them here in this situation. So a little bit of a wrinkle here in the Olympics with the 3-on-3 versus the NHL.
Trocheck wins the face-off.
Swedes in this 3-on-3 situation.
Trocheck won the face-off, and now he heads off to the bench. Austin Matthews with Boldy and Werenski. Jack Werenski. Here's Austin Matthews. Matthews.
Oh, what a save.
Saved by Markstrom. Adrian Kempe with the puck for Sweden.
That was our chance.
And now it is Karlsson just off the bench with Kempe and Raymond. Erik Karlsson.
Oh, he lost his footing.
Raymond fell to the ice. Kempe with the puck. Cuts around the United States goal. Adrian Kempe.
Stay disciplined here.
Who's been brilliant in this tournament. And now Sweden will reset.
Stay disciplined. Come on, boys.
Three fresh skaters on for the United States.
Huge change there. Karlsson was waiting for his team to change, and the U.S. were able to get three fresh bodies on the ice, as do the Swedes.
We are in overtime. Here's Zibanejad, who tied the game late. Zibanejad cutting wide on Jack Hughes.
Stay disciplined.
Forsberg.
Nice poke check.
Larkin. And now a 3-on-2.
Come on.
14 U.S.
Finish it.
Larkin.
Pass it.
Jack Hughes. He shoots and it's stopped by his teammate.
Jeepers Crow. Their goalie is got a horseshoe shoved up his ass. Holy smokes. He's been a brick wall.
And from there, the
United States could go on offense. Just a terrific play there by Dylan Larkin, and that creates the 3-on-2. And Jack Hughes trying to get to the middle of the ice, but Markstrom with a good save, and probably more importantly, doesn't give up a rebound on that opportunity. I think Larkin may have been open on that back post, and so Larkin had a word or two to say to Hughes about that as they headed back to the bench.
Face off to the left, right of the goalie.
Larkin, Eichel, and Quinn Hughes. Larkin and Eriksson Ek on the face-off.
We won it.
Wins it. Quinn Hughes, watched by Nylander.
Get Eichel a look.
Quinn Hughes still with the puck. Back across.
Oh, another save. One-timer by Eichel.
Eichel maintains control of the puck for Team USA. Watched by Forsling. 1-1 in overtime. There's Quinn Hughes for the United States.
Come on, Hughesy.
Between the circles.
Shoot it.
Quinn Hughes still with it. Spins. Backhand shot. Glove. Markstrom hangs on.
Eriksson Ek did an unbelievable job of stick-on-puck mentality on Quinn Hughes.
Markstrom is
Not worried about all the shit he
carrying
made with his
Sweden.
stick out. He prevented Hughes from shooting the puck on his forehand, which was most important. And then once he went to his backhand, that was advantage Sweden, but that was all Joel Eriksson Ek of Team Sweden with the great defensive play. And he does that on a nightly basis back home in the States for the Minnesota Wild.
Matthews taking the face-off.
With Boldy and Quinn Hughes. Shots in overtime. 5-0. Team USA.
Sweden won it.
Now it's Erik Karlsson controlling the puck for Sweden.
And Hughes actually waved off the bench there saying, no, I'm okay, and he stays out on the ice.
Here comes Raymond. Out with Karlsson and Landeskog. Lucas Raymond gave Landeskog.
Oh, shot wide. Lucky. Come on, U.S.
Now the United States in control. It's Quinn Hughes down the pass. Boldy. Right by Matthews.
Set something up.
Touching spots with Quinn Hughes. Pulls it out of the zone. Back onto the stick of Quinn Hughes. And across the line. Hughes for Boldy.
Move that puck.
Now Quinn Hughes. We played 3.5 minutes in overtime.
Move that puck around.
Quinn Hughes.
Oh, yeah, baby! Hughesy! Good night.
Hughes in overtime. Wins it. And the United States will move on and face Slovakia.
He hit a post, too. Or a crossbar. What a shot. Wow, that was big time. That was a hell of a shot. I didn't even see it. I heard it hit metal and I knew it went in. What a game. Glad I watched this game. Markstrom can only carry him so far.
His head coach, Mike Sullivan, has referred to Quinn Hughes as magical throughout this tournament. A magic moment.
He's young.
Time in Milan.
Kenny, think about the shift before.
Hughes is young as hell, too.
Not let him get to his forehand. He forced it to his backhand. This one
Way
here,
to go,
he walks
kids.
to the middle. There was a subtle little flyby by Austin Matthews. That allowed Hughes to get the puck to his forehand. And Bush has said it this whole tournament. For goaltenders, it is so difficult when players move one way and they shoot back the other way. That's exactly what Quinn Hughes did. He skated to his left, shot it back to the right, and it went posted in. And Team USA is in the semifinals.
And so how about the idea of Quinn Hughes going
Laser.
off the bench, as you mentioned?
Hell of a wrist shot.
How foreshadowing was that for him to say, no, I got enough gas in the tank. Leave me out here to be the hero. Perfectly placed shot. What a finish to this game. A terrific game. Oh, my goodness, Bruce.
How awesome was it?
So little room out there. A well-fought game. Both teams brought it.
Sweden gave them all they could handle.
Credit to Zibanejad who tied it, but the United States able to find a way to get that extra goal in the 3-on-3, and they move on.
Quinn Hughes, Bush was on the ice for the last minute 15. He beat Markstrom. States with all 6 shots in the overtime period. And now they salute the crowd, defeating Sweden 2-1 in overtime to advance to the semifinal round.
I can't say that was one hell of a buck of a game. And the red, white, blue moves on.
It'll be Canada and Finland, the United States, and Slovakia. 3 late game-time goals and 3 overtime winners. First, Mitch Marner.
I guess Friday we got a bunch of hockey to watch. Maybe we'll do both games. Canada, Finland, Slovakia, USA. The US plays at 3:10 on Friday. We'll definitely be doing that game. Team USA with an overtime win. They're lucky they won that game. They did not play well in the third period. They played much better in OT. Nice job by the Hughes brothers. Hellebuck played pretty good. Sweden's goalie played lights out. He kept them in that game. The U.S. could have easily had 5 or 6 goals. Well, that's all I got for right now, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate yous. We'll see if I have enough in the tank to do that basketball game tonight. We'll see what happens. If I don't, I will see you guys mañana. Peace. Team USA, baby. Moving on to the semis.